that the promo for yesterday?
Yeah. It was funny. I edited it up to make you look bad. It was all right.
Oh, you did?
Nah, not really.
Is that it right there? No.
I figured you might as well we're in it.
Okay, what happened?
Oh.
JD really stepped over the lines of racism.
I hadn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just had my braid filter off. I just want to throw a funny line. I'm not a racist. You know it. You know it.
What did you do this time?
You want to hear the promo from yesterday?
Yeah.
Or you want to hear the actual... What do you want to hear? The actual segment? You want to hear the promo?
Let's hear the segment first.
That's it?
Then we'll be able to hear how he twisted the promo to make you look bad.
Yeah. I need a jewel case. I stole my Jew. F and Top Market radio station. We got a jewel case. I don't know.
I have one in the office.
So, Red Heart things.
We should hear the promo first. Because it's loaded.
No.
You want to talk about the new information? Or do you want to save that for later?
Yeah, save that for when things slow down.
Okay.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah. Ooh. Mothra obviously knew that I was going to go off on the air on Monday. Was it Monday?
Yes. Yes.
Damn, this week's
Plum bun.
Yeah. Thanks, Eddie. So she was doing a preemptive strike with her friends. Telling us.
Oh, telling her version.
Yes. Everett couldn't even wait to tell me on the air. He had to call me at...
It's too exciting.
Yeah. He goes, do I don't know? You want to wait? Well, tell me now. Oh, yeah, you should wait.
That's only part of it.
Oh, that's right. There's something else. I forget what it is, but I know there's more. All right, where does this pick up, Eddie?
Right in the middle of the game, and you just mention, it's just right as you make the first statement of Big Tex being there.
I still think it's funny. Right in the middle of a black part of Dallas,
right? They
put up a 60-foot-tall white redneck every year. It really, seriously.
It's very odd, but just keeps him in check.
Did you hear what he said?
I just went for it was there. It was just an easy line. It wasn't meant to be racist. You're the one that brought up the fact that Big Tex is in the middle.
I didn't say he was there to...
It shows your true colors.
I didn't say he was there to watch the black people.
Show my true colors.
And you just go, there's a 60-foot white guy to keep the black people in check?
It was just there.
Really? Who could go to the state fair anymore and look at Big Tex the same way?
All the black people are going to be looking over their shoulders.
Yeah.
He's watching me.
JD, well, that's on the tape.
I did not say that.
I don't want to hear him say it again. It really, seriously.
It's very odd, but just keeps him in check. I did not say that. Not say that. Damn. Damn.
What's up, folks? Today on the Colt 45 main stage. Damn.
I'm not helping myself.
Pisses me off I didn't think of that. That's why they do it. They put up Big Tex to keep the black people in check.
Russ, how dare you say such a thing? Damn, sorry. Back to the game.
Screw the game. Keep them in check.
Oh, we need it. Oh.
Would he actually say anything to him when he sees something going on?
I don't know. I'm already in trouble.
Howdy, let the white woman go. Is that what you're thinking with your racist attitude?
It was not a racist attitude. It was just...
Keep them in check. Danny, you okay? Or you
the
sick?
filter just was not on. Sorry.
I'm all right.
Continuing on with the game.
Can we just finish?
Does it just peter out?
Yeah.
Don't you think he's crossed the line?
Yeah, I mean, I've come to expect that sort of thing from Jenny off the air.
You know better. Quit it. Don't make this worse than it is.
Oh, you can't make it any worse.
Yeah, it's not like we did anything.
Mm-hmm. I'll see how you cut the promo down to make it sound like I'm the one that said it.
The Russ Martin Show, 3 to 7 p.m. weekdays on the talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
I still think it's funny. Right in the middle of a black part of Dallas,
right,
they put up a 60-foot-tall white redneck every year. It really, seriously.
It's very odd, but this keeps him in check. I did not say that.
Well, that didn't make it sound like I said it.
Not done yet.
That's why they do it. They put up big text to keep the black people in check.
Oh, repeat it. Oh.
I think I was Would he actually say anything to him when he sees something going on? I was dancing at that point. Howdy, let the white woman go. All right, I've heard on that.
Yeah, there you go.
There goes Carrie again in the hall.
Mm-hmm. Did you email her?
I don't know her email.
Oh, I'll go find out.
Yeah. I'm taking her out next.
Really?
Yeah. She looks good. Have you seen her?
I missed her when she went by.
Yeah.
You sure? Because, you know, I know lots of other chicks.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
Hook you up.
Yeah, I know. As much as I'd like to go out with Mecha Godzilla. I think we'll just stop with the people that you've introduced me to so far.
You don't want to try one more?
I'd rather jump Snake River Canyon without a motorcycle. It's got to be less dangerous. I was just looking at the front door again today.
When are you going to get it replaced?
I don't know. I'm going to have to order one.
Okay.
Then they got to come out. Then they got to drill the holes to fit the existing lock. Got to stain it. They got to mount it. I think mounting it's just mounting it's $200.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Of course, I'm going to have to be there for that, which is another pain in the ass. I should ask for more money. What?
You may do whatever you wish.
It's too late now. You said I got to go with the $2,500.
Well, that's what we agreed to. I've already got the first payment.
Did you talk to her attorney?
Yes.
You talked to him in person?
Yeah, well, yeah, over the phone.
Well, that's what I mean.
Right.
Wasn't a voicemail. Did you give him the option?
Yes. Yes, he said that he would talk to her on Monday when she gets back.
Did we talk about this on the air?
I think so.
Briefly yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Very briefly. The end of the show?
He called Everett called in.
Oh, I can't. Everything's just been, seriously, it's been a wash this week.
Yeah, he's going to talk to her Monday.
I bet he doesn't let her do it.
He, in the same breath, pretty much said that he didn't think that there was any way that she would agree to do that. But I tried to pitch it to him like, it's a $500 phone call. Regardless of what's said, I assured him that you wouldn't bash her on the air. You were mainly just curious as to the inner workings of her mind.
I don't know if I can promise I'm not going to bash her. Really, she tore up my house.
Well, okay, fair enough. But regardless of what happens on the phone, you're not going to identify her.
No. The only way anybody would know who she is if she runs around running her mouth.
Right. But that's an easy $500.
But, you know, I was having lunch today and I was sitting there thinking about, excuse me, while I'm digging in my ass a lot more lately. I don't know why.
Need something to poke at it with?
No. At least I ain't farting. I just got.
Well, maybe it's because they're not popping and they're leaving behind residue.
No, these aren't tooties. I'm just digging. Hold on a second. I think I got a zit in the crack.
Oh, I hate that.
All right.
Damn hard to pop without a hand.
What?
I smell it. God.
You gotta.
No, you don't gotta.
Yeah, you do.
Not in front of company.
Everett's not company. He's family.
Yeah. Okay.
Everett ain't got no ilium.
Yeah, do whatever you like.
Did you, are you loaded for bear today?
Locked and loaded.
That's good. And do you think you'll actually be making a delivery today?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I forgot. Oh, well, what I was going to say is we're going to get her on the air. She's going to lie about everything, and it's going to end up costing me $500 to hear a bunch of lies.
Well, there is that distinct possibility.
I think I want to rescind the offer. I'd rather have the money.
Yep.
Okay.
We can rescind that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is yet to be communicated to her.
Because, I mean, really, you're going to get her on the air. She's going to, even more so now with what I know, what you told me today.
Right.
Yeah, she's already lied.
She's going to, right, she's going to twist the rest of this around. So, you know, why pay just to hear the lies in person?
I can't wait to hear what happened. What more could there possibly be to make this any worse or better than it already is? You got me on pins and needles here. I'm excited.
I was a tingle when I called Russ.
Yeah. He kept quizzing me. He goes, "You're not going to believe this. There's more. There can't be any more." Yes. All right. Ready to start news? Sure. Hang on, let me look at the ratings here. They just handed them to me. Yeah. Number one. Number two. Oh.
What?
Persons 1834. Black Station beat us. Maybe Big Tech's got a diary.
Can we just please let that go?
You got a rating survey. Damn. Persons 2554. We jumped from a 5.2 share to an 8 share.
Wow. That was about as high as we could get in that demographic.
We have been as high as a 7 share before. So, yeah, that's the highest we've ever been. Persons 2554.
Now, is this the single month or is this the rolling average?
That is just August.
Okay.
Ticket had a good book, or a good month. I wouldn't get used to it. Let's see, where's KZP? That's their target demo, KZPS, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's see where they are. Dropped to 14th place. Where's the bone? 10th place. Good. Anybody else you want to know about?
No. Just us. Maybe Eagle?
Yeah, okay. Well, Eagle's going to be what, like men 18 plus? That's going to be their target?
I suppose, yeah.
I don't have men 18 plus.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what is this? One moment, stand by. Versus 2554. 6 hours, 45-minute time spent listening.
Damn.
Number one.
Has been since we've been on.
Borderline nauseating. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got too many ratings in front of me. Versus 12 plus, Burns 18.
They're still over there.
Something over here, too?
Yeah.
Jesus. Monday through Friday, Persons 12 plus. I'm sick of looking at them. Plus. Men 18 plus. Men 18 plus, number one. 18 plus. 18 plus, number one. Really? I wish we'd drop in the ratings. I'm getting sick of saying number one. 2554, number one. Number one by a long shot.
What's the closest competitor?
Tickets. About a point behind. That can't be right. Women 18 plus, we're 8th in the market. We're ahead of Kiss.
In women?
Yeah.
Look at it again.
Women 18.
I just dropped it. Men 18 plus. Unless I read it wrong. Tell Gribbin to pull. I got too many sheets of paper here now. Tell Gribbin to pull up women 18 plus again.
I think he just left.
Oh. I'll find it on the floor during the break. If I read that right.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Those big text jokes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ready for news now?
Sure.
Okay. 3:30, J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Nextel and by Down Under Pub and Grub. I'll see you out there Sunday for a huge cowboy watching party. Down Under got great food, and I'll have a Loverboy pre-concert party going on. You can get tickets for Loverboy, Survivor, Eddie Money, all coming up Sunday night. Once again, 3231 Preston Road in Frisco. It's the Down Under Pub and Grub. Friday, here we go, September 20th, 2002. Birthdays today and over the weekend. Kristen Johnson from Third Rock from the Sun. She's 35. Dr. Joyce Brothers still giving sex information at 74. Ricky Lake, 34. Faith Hill turns 35. That's on Saturday. Darvin Conger, 37. Doral Murray is 52 on Saturday. Stephen King, 55. Larry Hagman, 71. His liver is 7. Sunday, Scott Baio turns 41. Joan Jett turns 42. Debbie Boone's 46. David Coverdale from Whitesnake is 51. Tony Basil, Mickey, 55. And Tommy Lasorda, 75.
All right, I found it. Hold on.
Okay.
KYNG 3-7. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. 8th place with a 3.9. Ahead of the Mix. Chick Station.
Chick Station, yeah.
And ahead of Kiss FM.
That's weird. That's definitely their demographic.
I'm going to see what else. I don't recognize a lot of stations by their call letters anymore. What is KSOC FM? Anybody know?
Never heard of it.
Not a clue.
They're 15th in that demo. I don't even know what the station is. Well, that can't be right. There's no way we can be 8th place in women ahead of Kiss.
A lot of women listen?
Nothing short of retarded.
Okay.
I told you bitches were stupid. Go ahead.
Newark, Texas police looking for a young mother caught by a parking lot security camera beating her daughter. The incident happened last Friday outside Kohl's store in Indiana. 25-year-old Madeline Gorman got angry when the store refused to refund a purchase. The camera videotaped the woman leaving the store, then beating her little girl as they climbed into the SUV. The beating was so severe.
Did you see the video of her?
No, I've been avoiding it.
She's really?
Yeah.
She's whacking the snot out of that kid.
Slugging her.
That's what I hear.
Full blown, just... Police also said Gorman has addresses in Fort Worth and White Settlement, and that she sometimes goes by her maiden name, Madeline Toogood.
Why is it they can't find her?
Well, they found the chick that she was with. They've arrested her for failure to report child abuse.
Why don't she just say where she is?
Because she's being unresponsive. I don't know where she is. I don't know.
She's on the run.
Yeah. They say she's part of this, it's like a gypsy group called the Travelers, and they move from place to place, use multiple names and stuff.
Is that what you were going to say, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. So anyway.
Well, how did they find the sister and they can't find her?
Because the sister came home and, didn't think she was in trouble. And this one, she knows she's in trouble. It's all over every television channel in the country. And they're worried about the girl's welfare at this point because, the gypsies, they hide and God knows what they'll do to the kid.
Are those the same people that have that construction scam going?
Yes.
What's that? Is that the roofing thing?
Yeah.
Roofing, driveways.
They just come out and they say, we're going to do this. They get part of the money?
Yeah, they show up at people's homes and talk them, usually the elderly, and talk them into letting them do things to their roof, their driveways, and they just do a screw-up job and leave. Get the cash and leave.
I'm sorry, Dan. Apparently there is a whole society of these people that live somewhere, I think maybe in the Northeast, and have millions of dollars. And they live there in luxury for most of the year, and then several months out of the year they go and they travel. They break up into different factions, and they go and travel throughout the country and pull this scam enough to where they can support themselves the rest of the year, and then they go back and just hang out.
And it's hard to catch.
It's hard to catch any of them because they're on the road all the time, and they all support each other, so it's hard to prove anything against them. They even intermarry.
Yes.
They put their little girls on parade a couple of times a year, and the men come in and pick.
You ever thought about doing that?
What?
Yeah.
They do this at a very young age.
Because I kind of think of us as all family.
No, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
All right, hold on. Is that Gribben? All right. Yes, Stevie?
Yes, those call letters are the new call letters for KTXQ. It's an urban AC. It plays like Teddy Pendergrass and that stuff.
Was it 94.5?
Yeah, that's the new call letters of KTXQ.
Oh. Well, who got Q102? Who took that?
No, that's now the Edge. Remember when they...
No, I know, but who took the call letters, KTXQ?
KTXQ took K-Social or K-Soul.
I don't really care now.
I need to hear.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, well, hey.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the station do?
It did okay. It did
Our
pretty
station?
well all around. 18 to 34, it did very well, and you did the 25 to 34s.
See, that's what I was telling you.
25 to 54. I mean, you were unbelievable.
Yes. Okay.
All right, man.
Where are you going?
I'm getting back into bed. I've had a sinus infection for 2 days. It's just a monster.
Hold on a second. Dan, did you ever get the thing straightened out with him in the golf clubs?
No, we haven't had a chance to get together and talk.
Boom.
He's rarely around.
For the last 2 days. I know I need to talk to him.
Go ahead, Dan. Get him.
No, not now.
Oh, go ahead.
No, not now. Off the air.
I can't hear you.
Goodbye, Russ. Not now.
Don't anybody ever tell me not now. I'll tell you when not the F now. Now it's now. Now I want to know. What is it?
He's listening.
Who?
Steve.
Oh, I don't care if he's listening. All right, I'll turn the mics off. Click. All right, what? All right, that's good enough reason.
Okay.
You're right. Okay, where were we?
All right, so they're looking for that chick anyway.
Oh, yeah.
When White fell.
Kind of
they think she might be out there. Right now, the federal minimum wage is $5.15 per hour, and that's fine if you're living with mom and dad. Minimum wage, however, they figured out won't buy anything, especially not even a rented house. Right now in 37 states, even 2 minimum wage jobs aren't enough to pay for a modest 2-bedroom house. To be able to afford that, plus food and anything else, you need to make about $14.66 an hour, almost 3 times minimum wage. Even the most affordable state of West Virginia, you need to make $8.72 an hour to be able to basically have a small family. Experts say the problem is whether the economy...
Well, the problem is people are having families that can't afford them.
Yes. Yes.
It's not the economy's fault. It's people having kids and going, we can't support them. Well, thank God for the government. But go ahead. I'd like to hear who they blame.
Experts say the problem, whether the economy goes up or down, rental rates consistently go up faster than the wages do. But you're right. You figured out $5.15. I mean,
when I was a kid, I think it was $2.35.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I thought my crap didn't stink when I got a 50-cent an hour raise.
I remember that too. Tom Thumb. You got a 50-cent raise. It was like, yes.
Got my own name tag.
Mm-hmm.
Shift leader.
Embossed or engraved?
At Wendy's, it was engraved. When I went to Pizza Inn, it was a label maker.
Okay, a little information for you. By the age of 20, the average man is aroused about 3 hours out of 24 hours a day. Unfortunately, most of those are during sleep. 2 bare-chested fans ran out onto the field in the top of the 9th inning Thursday night and attacked coach Tom Gamboa, first base coach for the Kansas City Royals. After Michael Tucker grounded out to the pitcher for 1 out, 2 unidentified fans tackled Gamboa and began punching him. The Royals' entire dugout cleared. Their bullpen rushed in from right field. In fact, cut number 4 is this coach talking about the attack.
See the video, Everett?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sorry, I believe it's cut 5.
Obviously, 2 drunk white trash idiots. In fact, is a guy and his 15-year-old kid.
Is that right?
They run out onto the field, jump the was it line coach?
Yeah.
Whatever he's called?
First base.
Yeah. Jump on him, whacking him around. The bench empties. It's like, really, how long do you think you were going to get to beat this guy before the team jumped your ass? And they did.
Oh, I'll bet.
Every single one of them.
I'll bet.
What I found funny was the umpire and the player from the other team who were closest to this old man backed up as he's getting beat up. They're going, I ain't involved.
Why were they going after the first base coach?
They ended up saying the guys that beat him up, the Hasty, whatever he was,
he said
he flipped. They said he flipped us off. He deserved it. Of course, they were drunk up there, including the kid.
Let's get him, Junior.
Without shirts on, they looked great.
Thank God it wasn't worse, and I know that talking to the police, they're going to prosecute this thing. I'm fine, but I'm all for what they want to do to protect this from happening to somebody else, because it's getting a little out of hand.
I also found a folded up pocket knife on the field after all was said and done.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
good.
It's nuts. Abusive Connie Catane has agreed to a plea bargain on spousal abuse and battery charges in connection with the beat down she gave her husband, St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Chuck Finley. Under the deal, Tawny did not have to admit guilt, but agreed to enter a battery counseling program. She also has to avoid any contact with Finley, and she's got to make a $500 donation to the battered women's shelter. Tawny went ballistic on Chuck back April 1st when they were driving home after dinner. Tawny and Chuck are in the process of getting a divorce, fighting for custody. Chuck says Tawny is a suicidal nutcase who has abused at least 60 different prescription drugs since 1997. Tawny says Chuck drinks, smokes, takes steroids, keeps unregistered shotguns in the house, and uses the N-word. It's going to be a pretty divorce.
Why was it she left him? Sounds like all reasons to stay.
Stay there. I don't know. No clue. Johnny Carson has confirmed that he is in emphasis.
You guys want to know why she pulled the flowers up out of my house?
Did she tell someone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell me yet, Everett.
I know. It's too good to tell now.
Go ahead.
Who'd she tell?
I can't say.
Okay.
It's just making the rounds.
Yeah. A lot of people.
So there was a specific reason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny Carson has confirmed he has emphysema. He says it's not causing him any major problems, still playing tennis. E-Online reported that the National Enquirer will report in its next issue that Carson has been grappling with killer emphysema for several years and wants to stay out of the public eye. He smoked cigarettes on the air, as you'll remember, for many, many years. Wanted. Extended family from deep in the Appalachian backwoods, unfamiliar with big city life, must be willing to load up the truck and move to Beverly Hills, that is. Casting agents from CBS and the reality series The Real Beverly Hillbillies planning to hold auditions in eastern Kentucky, as where else, next month as part of an effort across the rural South to find real-life counterparts for the fictional Clampett clan. They're not too happy about it in Kentucky, apparently. Email petitions are beginning to circulate, and teachers at some schools in the mountain region are having their students write protest letters to CBS.
Why?
I don't know.
I might get a hold of a few of those.
They don't want to be cast as hillbillies.
Well, they are
in Kentucky. Go ahead. Barbershop may be the most popular movie at the box office last week, but one guy who won't be lining up for repeat viewing is Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's mad at the movie because some pretty harsh comments made by Cedric the Entertainer's character, Eddie. Throughout the film, he disses a lot of black heroes like Jesse Jackson himself, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and, non-hero Rodney King. He claims that Rodney deserved the beating he got by LAPD. This is the character in the movie. And he says Rosa Parks wasn't a civil rights hero.
He said what?
Rosa Parks.
No, the Rodney King?
He deserved... Oh, I'm not going to say that again. Damn it. Can't believe I read that. And Rosa Parks wasn't a civil rights hero when she refused to move to the back of the bus. She was just tired. Jesse says, quote, the filmmakers crossed the line between what's sacred and serious and what is funny.
We can still cut that up, though, right, Eddie?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, cut number 1, The Banger Sisters opens in theaters today. Here, cut number 1, Goldie Hawn says her life when she was in her teens and 20s was very unlike her character.
I wish I could say I drew from knowledge or experience. But I didn't. I lived a different kind of life, you know. I wasn't a stoner. I wasn't a drinker. I got married very young. I was working on Laugh-In, and on my first television show, I was a dancer. I studied dance every day of the week. It was just not my world. Now, I did go, you know, early on, and I did dance to, you know, a lot of stuff and dance clubs and things like that, but that was a job, you know.
There you go. Nudist. Goldie Hawn. And
it took a while to get...
That's Susan Sarandon saying that she didn't even know Goldie Hawn prior to working with her, but got to know her pretty quick. Number 2.
It took a while to get the script where we were both ready to do it. And in the process of all those meetings and telephone conversations, and by the time we started, we did know each other. And we found that we were so alike in our sensibility, our family priority, our way of dealing with things. And every time that we'd get the new version of the script and we'd have notes without even talking to each other, they'd be exactly the same.
Gary Cogill really doesn't give this movie much credit. He says it's pretty bad. Oh, good. Banger Sisters, that's out today. And Reba McEntire, she premieres tonight on WB 33. And here, cut number 3, she was asked why Reba has been such a success.
I think the show is a success because it's dealing with topics that Americans are dealing with in their everyday life. Now, I think that's pretty much the same formula that's happened to me over the last 25 years in my music. If you deal with relatable subjects that are honest, then the public can relate to them and they buy into it. If you're
How could something that good looking, how could noise like that come out of her?
I don't know. She talks like that, but she sings beautifully. I don't know.
I think she talks that way on purpose.
You think?
Yeah.
Play the persona.
Kind of like Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
It sings beautifully, but Shazam.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's tonight on WB33. And there's news and information brought to us by Down Under Pub and Grub. We'll see you there Sunday for a cowboy watching party and tickets for the big Loverboy Survivor Eddie Money show that night. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
About 4 o'clock. Check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge, what do you got?
All right, Russell, this report brought to you by WB33 News at 9 and your Dallas Forward Dodge dealers. And Dallas southbound 75 Central and 15. Here's an accident off to the shoulder, but you got your onlooker delay. Southbound 75 Central, just before 635, there's an accident blocking the center and the left lane. That would cause it to back up past the Beltline. There's a dump truck, pickup, and a car involved. You're looking at heavy delays. Also, on the ramp to westbound 635 from 75 Central southbound, right lane blocked by an accident there. Between all those delays, forget going anywhere. Also, accident westbound 635 LBJ and Coy Road. That one adding to already heavy delays. Then Fort Worth on southbound East Loop 820 from Trinity Ranch to Randallville, only the left lane getting through. Then ongoing construction. That one's going to have it screwed up across the rest of rush hour. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. Get Jeff with the latest Texas Lottery and fun and excitement and play Texas two-step. Draws are held every... Will you quit using that megaphone crap full of piece of junk in my ear when I'm trying to do my job? Thank you. Drawings are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpot starting at $200,000. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. It's the new 105. What? Cut! Why London?
He's done.
Is he done? I'm sorry, I missed it. All right, here we go. Thank you, Jonathan. 60 for the overnight lows. Sunny, 87. Great weekend in store. Mid to upper 80s for the high and sunshine. 81 degrees at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
You're thinking about the same thing I am?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just stand there like...
I thought you were just still playing with him.
No, he said he gave the tagline. Just stand there with that smile on your face. Like one day we were listening to the playback of the show and I stopped the tape and asked you something.
I remember him asking me that day.
And how come I'm not answering?
I must be stupid. That day I must have been stupid.
just the look on your face because I asked you something, and you're just nodding, you're smiling, looking down. It's like, hey!
Oh, we're live.
I see the fuzz is here. It's all police and fire today.
Excellent.
Yeah. In the studio audience. Yes, Jim?
Am I the only one noticed Tawny Katane was donating money to a women's shelter when she battered a man?
You're right, I missed that.
Yep.
Yeah, why is it going to a chick shelter?
Don't know. Because there aren't any battered men's shelters,
Well, I did find out that when you try to go to a women's shelter for help, when your supposed battered husband, they won't help you. There's no such thing as a man's shelter. But then there are other men's charities.
Did you go to a women's shelter? Were you getting whacked around?
Actually, yeah, I had an abusive wife. And if you fought back, you get arrested, so.
Yeah, that's the downside about that.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what the situation is. I don't care how many times they ran their car into your door. Because I thought about this. Had I just opened the door and let her in while she's beating on the front door, if I had a shot her, there's no way I'd look good at that.
No.
Well, you need to get her with a criminal record so that she can be domestic violence on her record so she can't get a gun and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you need to get
I know,
that on
Everett.
record.
Yeah. Okay,
So other
thanks.
people-
Okay, fine. But it's too late now, right?
We've worked things out, I think, amicably in a way that we can just go on, continue to talk about it, of course.
Right.
But no future court appearances for either of us.
I forgot about...
Unless she wigs out and does it again.
Oh, well, you know she's gonna. If you're that out of control and you're actually ramming your car into somebody's garage door, you're not thinking of consequences. No. Sociopath.
Yeah.
Over nothing other than asking her to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
And as has been pointed out repeatedly, a very, very short-term affair.
Yeah, a week. We had a couple of years down, and I just said, you're not staying. She would, want some type of explanation. Hold on. Is everybody here that's coming?
Pretty much, had some losers that backed out.
All right. I wouldn't, I can't read that. What's it say, Eddie?
Quit discussing the crazy lady incident and movie. You've been talking about her.
You've been talking about her all week.
Are you telling me how to do the show? Do you want to stay? What else does it say?
Somebody call a wambulance.
Uh-oh.
Don't get up no more. Is he fired? Oh, crap. I would mention which cities that you're from today because I have a surprise for you coming later.
Everybody except him. We'll make him leave the room.
Yeah.
And stop talking about it.
Okay. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Well, Russ, I guess I should probably know better than to go away on vacation, but I've taken some time off during the summer break, and since I've been back, I haven't heard you say one word about L.A. Lamont. I thought you guys were pretty tight. But
she's gone.
Pardon?
She's gone.
What happened?
We broke up.
Is there anything that you did, she did? I mean, I was gone on vacation out of the United States. I wasn't able to hear what was going on.
Got it. She's just more into her career than she is anything else, and we just kind of broke up.
You don't think there's any chance y'all get back together?
No.
Y'all really seem like you liked each other.
Yes. Right now, I probably should rethink it after everything I've been through this past week. So, no, that's gone.
Well, hey, listen, they also said that JD had bought a boat and it blew up on something. What happened?
Oh, Jesus. I get 2 emails like this today. Really? People going, all right, I didn't know what happened to L.A., what happened to your boat, where's your kid, Yeah,
his boat blew up on him, he took it back.
Yeah, took it back, got my money back. It didn't blow up, the motor was just screwed up.
Well,
it was a used boat.
Part of it blew off.
The cover blew off when I was driving it home, yeah. Then I had to go back and get that, and then I took it on the lake, and it...
How many times did you have to take it
I got
back?
towed in. 3.
And he still was thinking about buying another boat from this guy.
After one blew up on him?
Yeah.
It's a used boat. New boats can have problems, too. They all do.
Well, yeah, so you see, keep going back to the same dolt that sells you a boat that doesn't run. All right, it's the fuel pump. Oh, I should have looked at this thing that says this end up. They put it in upside down, right?
They put the thermostat in upside down.
Any other questions to catch you up, Peter?
No, that's good. I appreciate you updating me.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
We do get, there's certain questions a lot, especially about L.A.
Mm. Well, it's certainly it's the first time that somebody's held a sign up to the window and said, stop talking about that. Shush. Or no surprise later. No? All right, Everett, give him the story about Nutbag, about Mothra.
Which part?
Let's see, where do we start? Do the damage control she was trying to do over the weekend.
Well, apparently, she knew that she'd really screwed up.
Oh, yeah.
This whole thing with Russ. So what she did, she went around telling all of her friends, oh, Saturday night, I blew Russ off. We didn't go out Saturday night. And gee, I sure hope he doesn't say anything bad about me on the radio, because if he does, it's just going to be because I blew him off.
Oh.
Well, that just makes her look bad in front of her friends, because clearly with the pictures on the internet and her confession, now her friends are going, you lied to us.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, good. All right.
Is there more to that?
I don't think there's much more to that. Everett was just, it's the fact that she just knew that she totally wigged out. And I was going to chew her ass for at least a week.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Maybe longer. Looking at the guy back in the audience.
Yeah. Good.
So she knew something was coming. So she running around telling everybody, well, I didn't go out. Forget the fact there were 4 witnesses. No, 6.
Yeah.
When you had Everett and his girlfriend, because we stopped by their house.
This just gets wiggier and wiggier.
Well, and as you say, it's such an ill-fated attempt at hiding the whole thing, because she had to know that ultimately Russ would post the pictures and talk about it.
Oh, she didn't think that far.
She didn't.
But it's just amazing to me that she would, once again lie, try to minimize what happened.
She didn't even go out with him. I blew him off.
That's why he's going to say bad things about me on the air.
She never listened to the show before, right?
No.
Did you ever get the idea that she was just stupid? I mean, is she just dingy stupid? Because that's just not thinking things through.
Let me think.
She must have a nice job. She's out of town. They're flying her out of town. It's not like she's
No, she's got a good job, college degree.
No, I never got, retail. Well, but she's a chick.
Okay.
When they go to start covering, that's the best damage control that she could do. Okay. What else is she going to say? Because I guess she's running around, running her mouth. I'm going over to Russ Martin over the weekend. And then when she realized she told everybody, now Sunday she's got to run around and start, stomping out fires. Tell them about the flowers, Everett.
We're just going to blow the whole wad at once.
It's really not that big of a deal. It's just, it's retarded that she's got a reason why she did these things.
She told someone this and they told you?
I have it on very good authority, yes.
Okay.
Apparently, she and Russ earlier in the day were discussing flowers or his flower bed or something had to do with flowers.
She asked me at one point, she goes, you got all these flowers around the house. You ever cut them and put them in vases and stuff? And went, no, I like them in the dirt. And that was I just said, I grow them, so that's where I want to keep them.
That's why she yanked them out.
Well, no, what she said was that she decided that Russ didn't deserve anything beautiful. So that's why she pulled the flowers out of the ground. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, got it.
It does when you're a freak.
A total freak.
And I think she had to be on something else other than just drinking.
I think you're right. Honestly. You saw how much she drank.
I saw the 3 drinks and then 2 glasses of wine. I forgot about the wine till later, but we had dinner and 3 or 4 hours had,
4 hours.
Time elapsed, but.
You guys have any ideas what she could have been on other than just drinking?
Totally wig.
Speed?
Love, Russ.
Oh, shut up.
She claimed later to be too drunk. She kept saying, I was too drunk to drive.
Well, she's not going to admit to being on, methamphetamines or whatever. And she doesn't meth make you wig out like this guy that cut his hand off the other day and then cut his thing off? He was on meth.
He cut his weenie off?
Yes. He was in a fight with his wife, and then he literally cut his hand, got mad and got his... I'll show you! I got the story here somewhere. He cut his hand off and then cut his thing off, and then finally she called the cops going, he's not right. Didn't come after her. Got himself up. But anyway, proved out he was on meth. Doesn't that make you wait? I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you guys know? Meth? They're not paying attention.
Screw okay. Somebody will know what meth does to you.
Yeah.
Well, she pulled over and went to sleep. I think meth keeps you awake.
Okay.
And she pulled over on the side of the road at some point while she was lost trying to find her way over to my house.
Because I could hear Everett on the other line talking to her, because I'm talking to Everett on the cell, and she's on their home phone, and I hear him going, just find a street sign and tell me where you are. And she's screaming, I don't know where I am.
At one point, she didn't know if she was driving or not. Are you driving? I don't know.
It's got to be drugs. You know, when was the last time she had a drink? Your knowledge.
When the limo dropped us off in downtown, she had finished half a glass of wine.
How many hours? How many hours now had elapsed
from the time the limo dropped us off?
Her last drink to when she's wigging.
Probably an hour. About an hour and a half.
She was on something else.
Maybe antidepressants.
Seems like that
just something that
would even you out. Seems to me. I don't know.
Well, not necessarily when you add liquor into the equation.
I think probably, if we did a blood test, and checked her for stuff, we'd probably find. Oh, you heard that. Probably a lot.
I bet.
Yes.
Yeah. An overdose.
Yes. Yeah. An overdose of the C word.
Yeah.
And I like the way she turned. It's just, as you go back and look at everything, it's just, it actually scares me. When JD came up with the theory, she came over, she was going to go to sleep, and as soon as I went to sleep, she was going to start wailing on me with my furniture.
The only other, she'd already made plans to go somewhere else. She'd already talked to you, Everett, about going somewhere else, and then, without saying a word, crawls into bed, ready for sex. Something spooky there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's clearly insane.
Because if you're if you're really drunk, you just, hey, I'm too drunk to drive. May I sleep on your couch? That would be the next logical thing.
Right.
She didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And she was stuff behind, and she was, I don't know, you can't prove that. But.
She may have just been drunk. I mean, I've heard that women can become incredibly hysterical without taking anything.
How do you know that, Everett?
I've heard of people that do that.
Clients.
What is it, Billy? Either make the turn or talk.
What? Oh, hey, no, I was just saying that chick's probably on Xanax, man. She's probably popping Xanax, some kind of antidepressant like Xanax, Prozac, Valiums, or something like that, man. It always does it when you're drinking.
Alcohol and Xanax do that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, hell, most teenagers, man, they try to get their parents.
What kind of car are you driving? You driving like a 70 Bonneville? I haven't heard a blinker that loud in years.
I'm a mobile locksmith, man.
Well, what's that?
Van.
No. What are you?
I'm in a van.
Oh. All right.
So, yeah, it's Xanax, man, definitely. It always makes you wig out.
All right, thanks. All right, so the offer's off, by the way. I'm not going to give her $500 because she's just going to come on the air. She's going to lie. She's going to deny everything or dance around it, and that ain't going to be worth the cash.
Okay. I was hoping she'd get on and wig out. Because if she loses her balance on the air, she just goes off.
Should be too calculated.
Whatever.
I understand she's been quite hysterical a good bit of the week.
Really?
Good.
How do you know?
I have sources.
Well, what did they say? She's out of town. Say whatever you want.
Well, just that her emotional state has not been one of incredible stability, as you might guess.
Well, of course.
With having dealt with her on a personal
That's what
level.
happens when you're
Yes.
Well, what did they say?
Nothing more specific than that.
She's just been wigged out all week?
Yeah. She's been incredibly wigged out about this whole thing. I mean, we worked out the whole settlement deal, and, I mean, she overnighted the check. It was there, like, by noon the next morning.
Yeah. You deposited it, right?
Yes.
Is it cleared?
I don't know yet. I haven't checked.
All right. I ain't taking no hot checks for no stupid. I'm not near the bleep button, or I would have said it. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, tell Russ the best thing he can do is avoid that woman altogether.
Well, aren't you smart? Jesus Christ.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Here are the rules for calling the Russ Martin Show. Do not call and ask for phone numbers or websites. Do not call with a joke you saw in a movie, on TV, on a bumper sticker, on the internet, or you heard in the 8th grade. Do not call and ask for advertisers' phone numbers. Call information and ask them. Do turn your radio down. Do get to the point. Practice in front of a mirror before calling. Do not waste time telling Russ your name. He's far too important and busy. He won't remember it anyway. If you understand these rules, call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right, 422. J.D. Ryan is here. Producer Eddie Boyd. Wow. Seriously, that slipped. Associate producer Eddie Boyd, producer Dan Lewis, every news and rock and roll attorney. And, of course, police and fire departments from around north central Texas. What time the people coming from?
They should be here any moment.
Platinum Club? Mm-hmm. I've acquired a few dancers for you guys today.
Tossing out the ones.
What?
Tossing out the ones.
I hate cops.
Get them out of uniform, they just go all goosey on you.
Yeah. All right. So they're going to be here in a little bit. And then, who is it, Jessica Drake?
Jessica Drake. Going to come in and do amazing things for you and to you.
She's nasty on stage.
I didn't get to see her last night. I went straight home.
Very hot.
I went to see her last night.
Shut up.
Damn.
Dan had to go home.
I didn't feel well.
Had to meet with a new producer of the Dan Lewis Show.
No, I went home. I was feeling quite ill.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Went home, went straight to bed.
I'm fine, absolutely. What were we talking about?
Jessica Drake.
Oh, yeah. Nasty bitch.
Yeah, she is. Damn. She looks a little bit like L.A., just a little leaner, I think.
Yeah, she's really thin.
Yeah.
Great big cans.
Great little, you can see her abs. I mean, just.
When's she coming in?
Incredible. Well, it should be.
She's supposed to be here now.
Oh, next few minutes.
Good.
Of course, now I've been eating rice and beans and I got crap in my teeth. Anybody getting gum?
Sorry.
No, sorry.
I have cinnamon jawbreakers. Make your mouth taste cinnamon. Sorry.
Thanks. Oh, and I forgot about this. I go and JD's there. It's an appearance. And, of course, he's got his girlfriend because he always takes her everywhere he goes.
Yeah. No, she brought me my clothes.
She just happened to stay.
Yeah.
Well, she brought me my clothes. Yeah, she drove all the way across town. She stayed.
What clothes did you need to go to Platinum?
I just forgot yesterday that I was just dressed in crappy clothes. I wasn't dressed.
What you were wearing yesterday was fine.
Like to dress up for an appearance.
Yeah, so you bring your girlfriend.
No, not at all. I just forgot my clothes.
So anyway.
On Thursday night, she wouldn't be out.
She's sitting there, and I'm thinking, you know what? We're all going to Jamaica. I'll go over there. I'll break the ice. I'll talk so she feels comfortable because she said she didn't feel comfortable coming over to my house.
Right.
Was an absolute C to me.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes.
Very nice.
Was she?
No.
Yes, she was.
She wasn't.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't. She doesn't trust you. You said, come sit on my lap, and all she could think is, it's going to be a fodder for tomorrow. Here I am sitting on Russ's lap in a bar. So she didn't trust you. Can you blame her?
I could make it up.
Well, I know. You can do it anyway. But
that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to be nice to her. I mean, it's just like...
She doesn't trust you. You've gone out of your way many, many times to say ugly things.
In person?
Sometimes you've ignored her in person. Sometimes, see, you don't even realize it. People, a lot of times, at parties and other places, because I hear what they say after you leave. Even casual people, if you don't sit down, and this has happened to me too, if you don't sit down and say hello and shake people's hands, sometimes people think you're ignoring them or being too cool for the room or whatever. And it's true. You know, there was a guy that talked to me last week, goes, yeah, I remember about 4 years ago you ignored me in an appearance back when I was at KSCS. I went, huh, never. I mean, I never do that.
I do.
I was probably, I was probably busy, and
I
didn't say exactly what he thought I should say at the exact moment. He thought I was ignoring him. I was being rude to him. But that's not the case.
You're like the anti-Russ in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, so I said if it wasn't an appearance, I think he said.
Anyway, so I go out of my way to be nice to her, and she just absolutely turns on the fridge.
She's just afraid of you. She's afraid what you were going to do.
Well, I guess I won't even be talking to her now in Jamaica. Because I tried.
I won't even go to Jamaica. Screw it. I'll stay here. It's 4 days of if that's going to be 4 days of that, I'd rather sit here and go to Lake Louisville.
I'm not going to say anything to her. I tried last night. Tried to be the good guy.
She's afraid of you. She doesn't know what you're going to do. What you're going to turn things into. You said, come sit on my lap. Come here, sit on my lap. What's that going to look like? Especially in a topless bar.
It's going to look normal.
No.
Now, if I did it, like at Presbyterian Church, that would look kind of funny.
She just didn't want to give you any fodder. I said, well, you did, unfortunately. That's all.
Well, you know what? There was going to be fodder either way. Either being nice or nasty. She should have gone nice.
It's a lose-lose thing. Well,
no, it would have been a win-win thing.
You surprised her, and she wasn't ready for it. She just freaked and went, I don't want any part of that. I don't know what you're planning. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't want any part of it. And then Rex.
Oh, Jesus. Does he come to every appearance?
No.
Everyone?
No. Just a few.
Do you know who Rex is?
No.
He's the guy that designed the buzzers for the studio. Oh. So when we're playing the games.
I know who Rex is.
For a guy that's, I think they took out, 17 pounds of his brain.
Right.
No. A little bit. And he knows he bothers you, and he left the table. And
he specifically comes up. It's always like, because you see him coming. He goes,
Be nice.
Are you,
Be nice.
I used to fly with the blue. Are those almonds?
That's not. That's not.
And it always starts the same way. He's about 8 feet away.
The moment he realizes he's bothering you, he leaves. He doesn't hang around all night.
Hey, you using all your brain right now.
So that's cruel. That's just cruel.
That's what he said to me.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
Russ Martin. He did not say that to you.
Yes, he did.
No. Anyway, so he went back around and said, by Joy, she talked to him after this little incident.
What incident? I wasn't ugly to him.
You weren't ugly to him. No, you were not ugly to him.
In fact, I come to an appearance, I support you and the Platinum Club, and all I get is ugly people around me. And then
I know, Russ kicked me under the table like,
ow! What? I saw Rex coming, I kicked JD, and JD just moved away and let me suffer through it.
No.
Yes, you did.
You talked for about 30 seconds, and then he realized he was bothering you, and he got up and left. He doesn't hang out all night, he just wants to say hi. He's a big fan of the show. He went to all the trouble to make the box for us and adapt it each time and put sound effects to it.
Man, you, go. All right, thanks.
Anyway.
I'm never coming to another one of your appearances again.
Rex is a great guy. Very nice guy.
You'd suck up to Hitler, wouldn't you?
I'm not sucking up. I got no reason to suck up to Rex. He's a nice guy.
Hitler. What was wrong with him?
Hitler had his points.
6-7 million Jews.
No, stop it.
He's just a guy with a bad PR.
And haircut. No. Rex is a great guy. He is. And you know it.
Gonna do this. We'll do news since Jessica's not here yet. And she knows she's getting naked.
Yes.
All right. Of course, we'll be closing the blinds. Oh, yes, the hell we will. Go ahead, Billy.
Hey, you guys go ahead and get Everett to eat something today so we can check it out at Dookie Pal.
Are you sitting out in the lobby?
No, but I can make an appearance.
Yeah, swing on by.
All right. You want me to bring a bag of corn or peas? Or?
No, he's already had something. And then
I'm loaded.
Yeah, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Let me turn the mics off. Tell me what you ate. I'm kind of excited.
I thought we were going to have to determine it by looking at it.
I'm not going to go look at it.
Oh, come on. Go look at it.
I'm not.
I thought we were going to play with the studio audience.
Wow, the cops and firemen can do. They probably see worse crap than that all the time. I'm going to turn the mics off. Tell me what you ate. What? Dude, that's cold. The only thing worse than that is like eating. All right, you know what? It's your ilium, or lack thereof. You want to stop by, we're going to have to block off the toilet so nobody accidentally flushes it.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
Big sign.
Right.
Contest in progress. Don't flush.
All right, are you ready?
News, yes.
Yeah. All right, 4:33. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. And news is brought to us this time around by...
If she apologizes, I'll talk to her in Jamaica.
Will you apologize for all the things you've done and said about her and to her?
What?
Oh, stop.
Did I make anything up?
You've said ugly things. And
Did I make anything up?
I've asked you to stop before and you haven't.
I thanked you for
After I said, this hurts someone's feelings, you need to stop.
Like what?
I'm not going to get into it.
Well, I just want to know so I don't do it again.
I'm not going to get into it.
Well, what?
Well, you know you would never treat Laura or Lee like that.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Lee. I'll give Laura crap all the time.
She just fights back.
Yeah.
She doesn't fight back. You just hurt her feelings.
I was nice to her last night.
Last night.
Okay.
One time. So you can see how it might be a little suspect.
Okay, fine.
When you go, come sit on my lap. Please.
Trying to be nice. Trying to be magnanimous.
Here, I've got money. Like,
I even offered her my Kroger card. I did.
I know you did.
Whatever for?
She was sitting there. I went, well, I got some cash. I got a Kroger card. Yeah. Okay.
So not only were you being nice,
yes,
you were trying to be generous as well.
Absolutely.
Shut up, Dan.
And what did Joy do?
Spit in his eye.
No.
She pulled a knife on me.
She did not.
She did.
Oh, my head.
She made it out of a couple of coasters.
God.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't going to Jamaica.
You know what she called me?
What?
What?
Warden.
Big text.
News and information. Brought to us by Down Under Pub and Grub, Cowboy Watching Party, Sunday noon to 2. By the way, if you want tickets to the Loverboy Survivor Eddie Money Show, I will have them there at Down Under Pub and Grub. And don't eat before you come because they got great food. Noon to 2. It's in Frisco on Preston Road. All right. Hurricane Isidore buffeted Cuba's small Isle of Youth with strong winds and drenching rains early this morning as it moved slowly toward...
What does that word mean?
What? Drenched?
Buffeted.
Buffeted. It's bumping into. It's going toward.
Buffett, basically, they got a beating.
Yeah. I never heard that word.
Not like that.
As it moves slowly toward the... Well, call MSNBC and tell them they used it incorrectly. As they move toward the western tip of the main island of the Gulf of Mexico, as Isidore approached, there's to 100-mile-an-hour winds now. The government told tens of thousands of people to move to safer ground. So it's past Jamaica, that's the good news, and past the Cayman Islands. They did say, however, there's a lot of standing water still in Jamaica. So it will be okay. We got 2 weeks for them to straighten it all out. Community colleges had their way. Burger King has decided to pull a television commercial that pokes fun at students in two-year schools. In the ad, 2 students are shown chatting with a talking menu, which decides they probably don't have a lot of money, likely because they went to a junior college. Burger King spokesperson, has confirmed that the spot is being pulled because of complaints from numerous junior colleges and community college officials.
But it's true.
Well, that was Burger King's contention, that if you go to a 2-year junior college, you probably are eventually in the business world not going to make as much money as someone who is a doctor, maybe.
That's why I took an extra 6 hours at North Texas.
Yeah. Look what it did for you. Got a Batmobile. That's all it takes, an extra 6 hours. And $93. Magic Johnson's latest checkup confirmed that he is still AIDS-free 11 years after he first tested positive for HIV. The NBA star will be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame next week. Johnson won 5 NBA titles in the 80s with the LA Lakers. Wrestling. Vince McMahon provided a verbal smackdown yesterday to a female bodybuilder who claimed in a lawsuit that she was sexually harassed while wrestling for his company. McMahon was questioned for more than 2 hours by the attorney for 6'2", 230-pound Nicole Bass. Have you seen this supposed female?
No.
Let me show you a picture.
That ain't no chick.
They say it is.
Let me see.
She can, what does it say? She can bench press in there?
That's a guy.
6'2".
It looks like Rob in drag.
It does. Exactly.
Oh, it does. It looks exactly like Rob.
So why is she saying
She said the wrestlers were behind her making sexual intercourse motions, and she was just sexually harassed while she worked for WWE. McMahon's saying she's just trying to get...
She's a freak.
Yeah, she's trying to get... She's out now, and she's trying to get money off the...
She could bench press 315 pounds.
There we go. That's it.
I couldn't bench that much and bench press in installments. Maybe you added it up over 6 months.
Yeah.
6'2", 230. Nicole Bass. Bench press 315.
God, you know what she looked like without her clothes on? Or if it's actually a female?
That's a guy. There's no way that's a chick.
I don't know.
Great Big Adam's apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
What's her name again?
I don't know why.
Bass.
You trying to look her up?
Yeah, I'll look her up.
Yeah, Nicole Bass, B-A-S-S.
All right, another good reason not to do meth, crank, or speed. A man in Big Lake, Alaska was definitely doing something like that when he cooked up in his home in his meth lab. Got all kind of twitchy, got a little paranoid. Called the cops. Said there were burglars breaking into his house. Cops showed up. He started shooting at them, thinking the cops were the burglars. Half an hour later, the police finally convinced they were not the burglars. In the end, of course, there never were any burglars, just hallucinations from the crack that the guy was on. He's now in jail on a variety of different charges. And there's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 447, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talk. White Lightning.
Thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by KDAF WB 33. News at 9 in Dallas, eastbound 635 LBJ. Chelsea traffic is slow down. And Marcia crawls over to 55 Central. It's all due to the construction. Everybody's trying to get home. It's Friday. I know nobody cares. What? What? Yes, we something. What? Your wreck turn westbound 635 LBJ just before Clayton. There's an accident blocking the right lane. That's got to back up to 75 Central eastbound 635 LBJ. Stop talking, cut! You got to make the cut. And you keep telling me not to cut. I'm trying not to cut. All right, because whenever I cut, you cut me off and I don't get to finish my job. So you gonna stop? Did anybody else besides me hear that? Screw you then. Eastbound 635 LBJ just before I-35. There's an accident off to the right shoulder. That's got traffic backed up to 190 the George Bush Turnpike. Northbound I-35 South Royal Thornton Marcellus. Minor accident. It's actually gone, but that's still got a heavy delay as a result. You're driving me crazy with this crap. I can't even think anymore. This report brought to you by Albert. Stop by your neighborhood Albertsons this week and take advantage of the new introduction of Uno's famous pizza. Now at the service deli. Albertsons is your store. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. What?
Thank you, Jonathan. There we go. Cool tonight, 60 for the overnight low. Great weekend, sunny, mid to upper 80s. Beautiful. It's 81 degrees now at the Talk That Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. JD is here, Everett Newton, Eddie Boyd, Dan Lewis, O'Malley's on the phone, Jonathan's in the thing, and of course we have crappy phone. We have the police and the fire from around North Texas. Okay. With a couple of girls coming up. Are you guys okay with that? That's not going to put you in a bad situation with a couple of chicks coming up? All right. I don't want to get you in trouble with anybody. Just my way of saying thank you for being out there when we need something. Okay. What? All right, I'll pick this up. Was your name Blue?
Blue, yes.
Yes.
Russ.
Yes.
This girl that did this to your house, I mean, if she was on drugs and if she was drinking, I mean, if she was on Xanax or something, don't you feel sorry for her? I mean, I think you're being a little hard on her.
No.
I mean, you have no compassion for a person who takes Xanax.
No.
You have no idea.
I don't know what she's on.
Well, what if she was? She shouldn't be drinking.
I don't know.
Anyway.
And I know that how.
Well, were you offering her drinks? What if she didn't want to tell you no because you would get mad?
I didn't offer her anything.
I'm sure everyone.
Have you noticed it's all week that we've been talking about this, and it has been all week. It's chicks that are calling up going, well, you don't understand.
Yeah, not a single guy's called up and gone, Russ, I think you're being a little rough on her.
Yeah, you should probably rethink this. Maybe just let her off. Eat the cost yourself.
We've all had psycho nuts, and everybody kind of wants to see this one fry, sort of in effigy, if you will.
Yes.
I think you should call her and talk to her.
I'm not calling her. I'm not talking to her. And I'm just more pissed off at myself now. I didn't ask for more cash.
Have you not even talked to her since that night?
No.
What if she doesn't even remember?
Who cares?
What if she has no control of what happens if she drinks?
Well, how hard? Well, then you know what? If you're on Xanax, then you don't drink. I'm sure they tell you. I'm sure they tell you that when they give you the prescription.
What if she was scared and she was just trying to get in?
What?
What if she was on that medication and drinking?
She's trying to get into the house?
She was just trying to get in. She was scared.
Through my garage door while the door is down. Like I said earlier in the week, it's not like I took one of those big Acme Wile E. Coyote paint thingies and painted a tunnel so it looked like there was a tunnel and she tried to drive into it.
She wanted in. She wanted your attention and you kept leaving.
He wasn't there. She knew I was gone. I've told this story 800 times this week. It's not like there's part of the story that you don't know if you've been listening at all this week.
Was she thin?
Yeah.
Maybe she was trying to crawl under the garage. Maybe.
Are you stoned?
No.
There was actually room. She could have if she lifted a little bit with the garage. The pictures on the website aren't. The door is worse than the pictures look because I pushed the metal back out trying to get the door to go up. Right.
Maybe she pushed it to try to crawl underneath.
If you're scared, you go get in a car and lock the doors and get the heck out of there. You don't try to break into somebody's house.
She couldn't drive. She was under the influence of a prescriptive.
You don't know what she was on.
Well,
personally, I still go under the premise that she was probably, I don't know, under the influence of being a but that's just me.
And you threw her out with her dog.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I felt bad about. It was that her dog was with her. Because if something had happened to her, it'd have happened to the dog too. I couldn't have cared. I don't care what happened to her.
In the middle of the night.
You know what? She was the one that said she was going to leave.
No compassion.
What do I need compassion for?
For a person who takes medicine and drinks because to be around you, she was wanting to drink because you were drinking.
She could have crashed at my house. She had that opportunity.
No, she picks my house to crash. Literally.
You should have drove her there.
I didn't know that she was going to. I didn't know. Oh, you took her.
You didn't even call her to make sure she made it home okay?
Mm-mm. Damn, my farts really are bad today, and Jessica's about to come in here. Where's the Lysol? Back in this corner. Hold on the phone a second, sweetie. Hand it to me, Everett. Don't just point at it.
Yeah, that's where it was.
There it is.
Now fan it so she doesn't know, because right now it smells like mentholated poops. One day a porn star's coming in, I got the craps. I'm sorry. I don't care what she was on. I couldn't care less. I don't care if she hopped into my bed and did a line of coke and then shot something in her arm.
And now she's freaking out this whole week. Obviously she has problems. You've sent her into having more problems.
Good. I hope it gets worse.
More medication.
I hope her period lasts for 3 weeks now.
I think you should talk to her.
I'm not going to talk to her about what?
And see if she's okay.
You can't talk to her. She's represented by an attorney now.
Yeah, I can't talk to her. Now what?
You should write her.
I'm not going to write her anything.
Can't do that either.
Yeah.
Well, you should tell Everett.
I can't talk to her either.
You know what? What do you care how I handle this?
I'm just.
She should have thought about all of this when she was doing stuff to my house. My home. My homestead. The place I go to feel safe. I don't even feel safe at home now.
by being on something and drinking, her body went out of control, and she just wanted to feel safe. And if she got into bed with you, that's where she felt safe, or else she would have left. And you just
not only is she a nut, and not only is she probably on something. Oops.
And now you're
really?
totally trashing her. She won't ever
hit the delay.
be with anyone.
It's good though. Whatever.
No, go ahead.
Oh. Yes, you're right. All right, I'll call her and apologize.
I think you should apologize.
I will.
And tell her that you knew she was scared.
I'll do that.
And that you felt
I intend
for making
to.
her feel scared.
You've changed my mind.
You don't get it.
I just said I'm going to do it.
You think it's funny?
I don't think it's funny. I think it's horrendous. I think it's horrible. I think it's just terrible that she went through this tough time in her life.
And now you're trashing her on the radio.
I'm not trashing her.
Guy's going to go out with her now. They're going to be afraid because if she has a bad night, they're going to think something horrible is going to happen.
You know what? The only thing I'm sad about right now is I don't have a picture of her to put on my website, so every stinking guy in North Texas can see her picture and not make the same mistake. Do a printout. I think if I had a printout, I'd get to the cops right now so they could stay away from her.
And then you make her pay for what she did when she was just trying to get in to talk to you? She must have cared for you, Russ.
Well, that's what happens when you bang them too quick. Mm-hmm. Next time, I won't give them all a good weenie.
Angry inch.
Yeah.
She cared for you. She spent the weekend with you.
Yes.
She wanted to spend the rest of the week with you.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. She probably wasn't going to go anywhere.
You just throw her out.
Absolutely.
She couldn't even probably drive.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the gum, Dan.
What if it was an accident? What if she accidentally ran into your garage?
Okay. She's still responsible for it.
Besides, she confessed to it.
I can't believe you're making her pay for this.
Yeah, well, tough break. I just wish it had to cost more to replace the doors.
Mm-hmm.
You're just very insensitive when it comes to women's, obviously.
You know what? We've talked about this, too. And we flipped this around, and if I had done this, they'd still be beating me in prison.
No.
Yes.
I look like a game at the State Fair of Texas. Whack-a-mole.
Big sex.
Mm-hmm.
Now, any other girl, if guys are gonna listen to you, and if some girl flips out or gets upset, they're
Jessica
gonna
here?
automatically think,
Yes, she is.
How she look?
they're on
She looks
drugs.
wonderful.
They're gonna freak out and
She's
go
beautiful.
crazy.
She's
So
a
all the
tiny
time,
little
guys are
thing.
just gonna kick them out once they don't like
No
it.
fat on that body, though.
No, none at all.
She gonna let me finger paint her?
Yes.
Okay.
Among other things.
What are the other things? You're right, sweetie. I apologize. Hello?
See, you have compassion for me.
I do.
Why don't you
I
have
respect.
compassion for
You're
her?
right. I've rethought it, and you're absolutely right. What should I say to her when I call?
You should apologize for throwing her
Well,
out.
I mean, walk me through the process. What should I say?
You should apologize for throwing her out.
What else is she going to let me do?
Well, that'll just kind of come up as it goes along. But I asked her if she minded.
Hold on. Is that it?
Talking to her the next day for not making sure she even made it home.
Good one.
I asked her if she minded you groping a little, and she said not as long as he allows me to grope him right back.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind giving back.
Yeah, right. A little giving and getting.
Yeah. All right, sweetie, you're right.
See?
Okay.
So you should call and have compassion for her.
I'll write a nice little note tonight.
Overnight it.
I absolutely will.
And send back the check.
And do what?
Send back the check.
Okay. Thank you.
Good. That's a good thing to do.
You're one nutty bitch. Really.
Gullible, too. I'll do that right now.
Yeah. Okay, good. And send back the check. I will. Fine.
Women are either one way or the other on this issue. They're like, she's a nut and you need to put her away. 'Cause you've had a couple like that too. And then this is the other extreme, which is forgive her.
No, you don't forgive her. I don't care what was going on in her life.
If you're taking whatever she said, then you know at her age, you just don't drink.
Screw her.
You did.
She brought, huh?
You did.
Yeah, I did. I guess I gave it to her too.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who?
Whatever.
Oh, nothing.
We got a break? And then Jessica's coming in?
Yes.
Are the girls here for the police department?
Yes, they are. They're very attractive as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Who else does that? Who else supports police and fire? Anybody else?
No.
When's the last time that somebody said thank you by stucking a couple of cans in your face? All right.
The girls were slightly taken aback when they found out who they'd be entertaining.
But there's not going to be, any.
No, these guys are off duty.
You guys are absolutely okay with everything, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. See?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like being Dallas Vice, isn't it?
God.
Without being on the county tit.
Yeah. Take them some sheetrock while you're at it, Dan.
Okay. More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Well, then let her go to San Antonio.
I'm not letting her go to San Antonio.
Does she want to go?
She indicated that she did.
Let her go.
No.
Yeah, let her go.
You're nuts.
I can't believe she even asked. Let her go. Hold on a second. Is Jessica about to come in?
Yeah.
Because I just floated another biscuit. Hold on.
Oh, wave something around in here.
That was bad, too.
That was mine.
It's not that no, that one was mine.
I had one, too.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to waft this way.
Right.
Hose him down.
Try to sell me short.
Aerosmith, waft this way.
Yeah, let her go to San Antonio.
No. I can't believe, of all people, you would say that. You're the one that wanted me to call him and call this guy out anyway.
Calling you out.
Calling you out.
So now he wants her to go, wants Joy to go to San Antonio with him?
Conference.
Yeah, of course that is. He wants to go down there and
no.
Do her business.
Well, that's what she,
yeah.
It's potentially would give.
He wants to make a conference call and a clam.
No.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, I don't know what he wants, but
you know what he wants. He wants to take her down there and.
Well, I don't know what he wants, but it doesn't matter. That's not what she's trying to convince me that if I don't want her to go, I don't trust her. And I'm like, I don't know what
so she wants to go.
Yeah, she wants to go. Out of respect, she should not go.
It could lead to a promotion for her in this department.
Absolutely.
Well, it is. It's a training course. It's a 2-day training course.
Absolutely is.
It usually is.
And a lot of women sleep their way to the top. So.
Stop it. That's what's going to happen. Don't get defensive at Dan. It's not his fault she wants to go.
Sleep her way to the top. That's rude.
What do you call it?
She's not going to be sleeping with the guy. That's my point. Is I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about him. And I don't trust him, and I don't like the whole...
You can go ahead and bring Jessica in while I'm bitching at Katie.
You're not bitching at me. You're the one you just turned around and said let her go.
I'd let her go. No, but I would end it right there.
You would end what right there? The relationship?
Yes.
Oh.
Just the fact that you guys have had problems with this guy hitting on her at work.
Right.
He keeps coming on, and he doesn't stop, and she doesn't really say, hey, look, you know what? I'm not interested in you. Knock it off with your come-ons.
She's more or less ignored him, she says.
Because I bet, probably here in about the next 20 minutes, we're probably going to have some of the happiest policemen and firemen in North Texas.
Oh, yes.
They'd probably go out there and drag him around for a while. Am I right?
We don't need to get her fired.
See, you get a couple of cops to beat him. Mm-hmm. And the other cops to wave at the helicopter. Hey, look this way.
Look over here.
Nothing going on over there. Look over here. Oh, no beatings over here. Look over there.
Take him under the bridge.
Yeah. You guys ever do that? When you're beating somebody, take them under the bridge? Say you haven't. Or, since you got cameras mounted on the front of the car, you park the car to the left a little bit and then take them off to the right? Yeah.
Look at them all. Yeah, that's real funny, Russ Martin.
Look at them. You know they do it. Yeah. I would do it. When I got stopped in Tarrant County, and the car's sitting right here, and he takes me off to the right, I swear to God, I'm going, that's it. It's going to be my first beating.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Because why else would they take you away from... Yeah, come over here. No, just a little bit further. Nah, stand right here. Now, let me ask you a couple of things.
Oh.
Here they come. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What? Is there crack hanging out?
Her crack is hanging out.
Have you checked IDs? Are they...
I do porn. I better be legal.
Oh.
No, she is. I looked. I had to because
Good.
I don't want to do 10 to 20, so.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on a second. I'm bitching at him. Then I get to you. What were you going to say, Dan?
Oh, just Jessica and DeLorean. think you met them both last night.
I saw Jessica dancing, and I didn't see, is it DeLorean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're nasty on stage.
Thank you.
I think Vinny said, are you from here or are you from San Antonio?
I'm actually from San Antonio. Yeah. Judson High School.
Did you go to Judson?
I'm a Rocket.
Really?
Go,
wow,
Rockets!
that's odd.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing.
That's where I graduated in 83.
I did not graduate from
I was
Judson.
born in 81.
Nobody cares what you're doing. I graduated in 79. Just sit there with your braces.
My dad graduated in 77.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
You're
good.
fired.
Then I won't have to ask who's your daddy while I'm banging you. Oh, you asked for that. Now,
I don't mind.
Do you really need those braces?
Yes, but I'm getting them off next month.
Seriously, you should leave those. Am I right, Jessica?
Oh, yes.
You should leave them on.
No, I don't want to be 12 forever.
How many people have told you to leave them on? Because obviously I'm not the first.
No, you're not the first. But I'm from Houston, so men there are really dirty.
Yeah.
So they are always telling me to leave them on. So is she.
Men are really dirty. I'm really dirty.
Have we been drinking?
No, I don't drink.
Do you not?
No, neither does she. We're not drinkers.
Good.
I'm diabetic and she's naturally thin.
Where you give yourself the shots?
I don't give myself shots. I work out a lot, eat right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Juvenile diabetes?
No, actually adult onset, type 2.
That's too bad. When did it kick in? 16, 17?
17. Unfortunately, genetic. My dad's got it. My
I dated a chick
uncle.
that was diabetic.
Sex is good, huh?
It seemed to be all right. Why?
Just making sure. I didn't know if I should, help out her reputation.
No.
For diabetics across America.
No, she was a dingy bitch. 2.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. What are you doing, Jessica?
I'm trying to put my hair up because I heard we're doing something with some paint.
Yeah, are you all right with being painted?
Yeah, are you all right with painting me?
Yeah, I'm sure I could get it up. Just give me just a second. You guys can relax, sit down if you want. Or take your cans out.
I feel better. I use Ralph. It's Ralph Lauren.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smell that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad we're not wearing underwear. We could pass those around, too.
You want some?
Yeah.
So long.
Smell it. All right.
So I wanted to ask you a question.
What?
You're affiliated with an animal shelter.
Uh-huh.
We're really big into animals. Not the, I mean...
I didn't say anything. I know we all thought about it. We've seen the websites.
I'm a real animal lover. Is that what we're doing the t-shirt thing for?
Okay. Yes.
Yes, could it be?
Do you have a puppy? A chihuahua? I heard you did.
I didn't tell her.
Who told you I had a chihuahua?
I'm from Houston.
Oh, okay. It's all over the place anyway.
It's all the rage at the coast.
Psycho, not psychic, psycho. I meant he said
How
we.
rude.
He said we. I was including myself.
It's like a bad morning show, isn't it?
I have a Siberian Husky and an Austrian Shepherd.
Yes.
We're really big into the whole animal thing.
That's
I just think that's awesome.
Thank
that
you.
do that.
That's fascinating.
And I took my shirt off.
Yes, you did.
Okay, back to getting naked.
Blah, 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 blah.
Those are quite...
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, God, my hands are cold.
I'm just looking.
I know.
No, here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now they're sticking their asses up against the glass. It's like being in college.
Cops are having a great day.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I can't see her abs.
I told you.
You do a lot of stuff on your stomach?
No.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Actually, the joke would be on my back.
She doesn't work out.
Nothing?
I hate the gym.
Really? How do you stay? Because really, your body fat's got to be like maybe 2% at the most.
I work my arms out.
Yeah.
I go to the gym. I've been to the gym probably like 4 times in the past month. Don't make faces behind me because you know I was right there with you.
DeLorean's behind her making faces.
I just don't get on like the treadmill for 45 minutes. I just do arms. I do little abs every once in a while.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's...
Okay.
I hate working out.
Right. You're both very beautiful, but hold on a second. Let her go to San Antonio and then tell her it's over with.
No.
Do it.
I already said, I would rather you not. She goes, it involves a potential promotion. I went,
isn't it funny, of all people, to ask her to go on a trip?
Well, what
size are your breasts?
That's wonderful. I'm a 34 small C. It's not...
Those are perfect. You didn't go nuts when you got your boob job.
Thank you. I was flat like the wall, so I was compelled to do something.
No, yours are fine, sweetie.
No,
well, what size are you, DeLorean?
A.
Well,
What else could
don't
they
make
be?
faces. I don't know.
A perfect breast. That's what she is. 2 of them. A perfect set of boobs.
Oh, your hands.
You're not going to get a boob job, are you?
Not
No.
today.
Are you going to get one?
Possibly.
You're thinking
After the
about it.
braces are off.
No. Sweetie, the braces are better than a boob job. They are.
How was your day?
It was great. Just give me just a second. Tell her if that's what it's going to be. Let her go to San Antonio.
I told her that if she goes, that I don't want her to go, but that's still on the trip. That was, I'm not going to break up with her over it. It's potential raise.
Well, what if she goes?
Or promotion.
What if she just says, screw it, I'm going anyway?
Yeah, then she's not taking my feelings into consideration, is she?
But what's going to be the aftermath if she goes anyway?
You're going to take her back. She knows. She knows exactly how you are. No. Don't go. That's it. It's over. All right, let's work this out. Hold on a second. What is it, Dr. Fettner?
Yo, listen, we got prostate screening for tomorrow, Medical City.
You know what? I just decided I ain't got enough going on at once. I got cops out here getting lap dances. I got 2 naked chicks in the studio with their butt cracks out. And I got Fettner on the phone. Let's just bring them all in. Dan, go get the monkeys.
I know.
All right, you're doing a prostate screenings where?
Yeah, this isn't as fascinating as the girls, but
no, that's quite all right.
Yeah, there's a free screening Medical City for PSA, cholesterol, and prostate check, and it's going to be at North Dallas High, 3120 Haskell. Then on the 5th of October, St. Paul's going to do the free screening. This is prostate cancer screening month.
Is it? You really should have. Why didn't you just come up yesterday when we were getting the shots? We could have talked about this.
I wanted to, but I had a case. I couldn't make it up there.
That's okay.
But
speaking of prostates, I'm looking at asses right now.
Yeah, I think you might want to check them. But listen,
would you guys like your prostate checked while you're here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to be?
Just get a glove on.
Oh my God! Not the whole hand. I've got the hookup on milking the prostate.
All right. Hey, listen, for tomorrow also,
I'm sorry, what, Dr. Fettner?
They can drag the girls down there tomorrow. They can get a free breast, free pap smear, and free mammogram.
Oh, we may do that here in the next 8 minutes.
It'll be a big day tomorrow.
Depending on how much longer I can take this. Yeah. All right, so the prostate thing is when tomorrow?
It's from 8:30 to 3, and it's North Dallas High on Haskell.
Perfect.
Don't have to call, just show up. Now, October 5th, I'll stick it on a website for you. That's St. Paul's.
Are these free screenings?
Yeah, they're free screenings, including cholesterol, so it's a good deal.
All right. Not many days that you can go out and get fingered for nothing.
No. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. Fettner.
All right. Hey, thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, I have a dog.
Oh my God, you're funny.
My head is swimming.
I know. I feel like I'm on the Sullivan Show. I'm spinning plates over here and spinning plates.
What's your puppy's name?
Abby.
Abby. Mine's Sky. My puppy's name is Sky. My other one's name is Sadie. And Sky is actually on my website. She's a part, an intricate part.
You realize, the two of you, if you weren't as devastatingly beautiful as you are, I'd be running you through a wood chipper right now. Because you're both driving me nuts.
Woo!
When all else fails, look at my butt.
Yeah, let's have a peek.
That's what I do.
Oh, my God.
It's tiny. Last night, though.
No, I didn't see it last night. There were too many guys around the stage. I mean, the place was packed. You couldn't get near the stage. I wanted to go up to the stage, and I hate doing that. Mm-hmm. I want to get a closer look. I know. Because you just look pathetic. You're going up there and you're waving, your quarters. Yeah. And they never... They never come over.
No. Mm-hmm. Vinny got us a great table right in the front of it. This is going to be super. And then every guy in the place comes up to the stage. Gets in our way.
Do guys ever talk to you guys when you're on stage?
Yeah.
I mean, like they whisper. What?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
So let her go to San Antonio.
I'm not. And I don't want to discuss it anymore. She's not going.
Just tell her you don't respect me.
Well, she goes, you don't trust me. She's mad because you don't trust me.
Let her go.
No.
Let her go.
Of all people to say that.
I'm saying let her go and then end it. And be a man this time and don't let her come back.
I'm going to end it. I'll just say it.
She's going to throw this. I'm telling you right now, she's going to throw this in your face. She's going to go, I didn't get this promotion. My life, my career sucks. All because of you. How long have you been doing porn?
3.5 years.
All right.
I don't even know there's a promotion.
See, I'm trying to keep them interested over here.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We can deal with me later. I'll be here.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at all the movies you've done.
Yes.
How the hell did you do all of those in the course of 3 or 4 years?
a lot of...
I mean, seriously, because Dan printed it out, and there's like...
How many do you have? How many would you say that are on that list? And where did the list come from? Because they're usually...
It's off the internet. It's from Excalibur.
Excalibur films. They're usually kind of incomplete. I'd say maybe 150, 170. That would be counting comps, though, because I've
What's
done...
a comp?
A compilation tape is like I'll work for a video company and do a specific scene for a specific movie, and then
like Gangbang Girl 6.
Well, no, not exactly, but sort of like that. And
Lip Smacking Lesbian 6.
I don't have any.
You don't have any hair down there?
Right. So.
Well, why is that a problem?
I didn't know if I could talk about it or not.
Well, you don't have to say. You can call it a clam.
No, it's my cookie. I have a hairless cookie, and so what they'll do is they'll take all the scenes with blonde.
Why is there's no hair on your cookie?
Because I don't like hair on cookies.
I like it better that way.
Is there hair on your cookie?
Nope,
absolutely not.
Because it gets in my teeth.
See, that's nasty. I like hair. See that? Look at that. Drop your pants again. Now, kind of. The cops are going nuts.
Just came out of his head.
Now, kind of turn sideways. Go like this. Now turn your body like this. Oh, you can't do it. Turn your head sideways and look at it. Don't that look like a dolphin's nose? Or smell it.
Good call. Smells like dolphin.
Cops are going nuts.
Anyway, so about compilations, they'll take me and put me in a blonde girl movie and a hairless cookie movie and a movie and a...
BJ movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see on here you got... Hold on a second. I highlighted some of these.
There's something on there about, like, Asian...
Oh, yeah, hold on. You're right.
And I might have done... But I'm not a... You ever
been with an Asian guy?
Not in the business.
Good question.
Not in the business.
You don't see too many Asian guys in porn.
No, because...
They have small packages.
Roadside Sluts, 5, 6, and 7. Extreme BJs, Extreme Doggy, F Frenzy, F Holes.
Yeah.
The Flesh Tones.
Love them F Holes. I actually did a movie called Flesh Tones. That was a whole entire movie, though. Flesh Tones is not a comp.
You got Crazy, Sucking Asians.
See?
Yeah, you're right.
See?
Oh, my favorite. Benders. 100% BJs. Those effing brunettes.
Yeah, back when I had
dye your hair?
Darker hair. Yeah, absolutely. I dyed my hair.
I don't see how you did all these in the course of 3 or 4 years. How long does it take to knock one out? Day?
It really depends. If it's a scene, it's a day. Like if it's a vignette, it takes a day to shoot. Something like this is a Matchmaker. Yeah. I think that took 2 days. It was directed by Red Ezra. It was really pretty. This is Trick Baby. It took 2 days with a pickup day. That's because somebody flaked out on that shoot. And this is Adrenaline. And this is like X-Files with sex in it.
Do I get to keep these?
Absolutely awesome. And that one took maybe 3 or 4 days.
Now this guy right here, I've seen you in a lot of pictorials with him. Is that boyfriend? Husband?
That's my husband. Oh, we work with other people. It's okay.
That doesn't make any difference. That takes all that drops the magic. Because, always in the back of your mind, regardless if you do or not, you're thinking, I got a shot with this chick. As long as she's not married.
But the
I got a shot with this chick.
Doesn't have anything to do with the possibility of sex, though. It really doesn't. When you're in a relationship like we are, he's done almost 1,000 adult movies. He's been in the business for 6 years and has done all kinds of stuff out on his own. And I do my own thing, too.
Is that somebody we'd know?
His name is Evan. Is that right, Evan Stone?
Evan Stone, and you know what? He actually used to live here and danced at La Bear and got his start in movies.
There's a picture of him,
out here.
I've seen him. Oh yeah.
Have you really?
Oh yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Is he with Vivid by chance?
No, no.
Sorry.
Why are you asking, Jenny?
I've seen that channel and I thought I saw him on there.
Oh.
You know what? No, he is on those.
Where did you meet him?
I met him right before I got into the business through a friend that was from here, but we met in California, which is really strange. And he said he knew he was going to get with me when he met me.
Right.
He was involved with someone else, and I was just getting into the business, so he backed off.
Yes.
Let me do whatever it was I wanted to do.
Of course.
Figure out who I wanted to do and, the path I wanted to take in the business. And then we hooked up and we went to the Caribbean to shoot 2 movies for Adam and Eve.
I have no idea what she's saying to me.
Blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not wearing any pants right now. Blah, 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 blah.
Let me see your butt again.
Blah, 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 blah.
It looks like it just came out of the mold. It does. Let me see yours, DeLorean.
I have a sticker on mine.
Well, that's okay.
Can I just do the rest of the show up there?
Yeah, if you'd like. fact you just stand there. Nobody says you have to talk.
Nope.
Eddie, do we have to break?
Yes.
All right. Now you're all right. You're all right with the painting and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
By the way, Bruce gave us those movies for her to autograph to give away. But if you would like her to autograph them,
no, I don't need them. No, I can stop by and get more from Bruce.
That's true.
Yeah. Is that where you got the paints from too? Okay.
Yes, he supplied the goodies for today.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll take a quick break from this fabulous and quite stimulating conversation.
Always in one.
Yeah. We'll be back. So you want to add pyrotechnics to your, back on this mic?
Yeah, I sure do.
To your act?
Yeah, I'd really like to. There's a site on the internet that I found, and they've got torches, and they've got the mace, that you swing around, and I want to add
let me turn the mics off and ask me. Can you say what? Yeah, just don't wear it out. and let me tell you something else. You can say, all right.
Okay. And I want to get one of
I just like the fact that she wants to add fire and flames and stuff to her act. Because, most of the guys are sitting there watching the act going, hey, look at that. Yeah. Boobs and clam. That bitch needs some fire. Because really, if she had some flames up there, I could get a real stiff, achy boner going.
Yeah.
I want to get one of the fire batons that they have and attach it to a dildo.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Who's on the hotline?
Just to add to the madness, Johnny has called in.
Oh, jeez.
I told her to call back in an hour.
Yeah, now's not a good time for the animal shelter to call.
No. And Mike Reno is on the hotline from Loverboy.
What's he want?
He wants to talk to you.
I'm getting vertigo.
Come in here, probably.
Yeah. Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you in Dallas?
No, I'm just down the road in Corpus Christi. I wanted you to come to the show in Dallas on Sunday. With Fort Worth, actually. Bring your friend Jessica. She sounds like a real winner.
Jessica Drake?
Yeah, huh?
Have you ever seen any of her movies?
I've got one right in my hand right now.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What's the matter?
I got some backstage passes for you and your in-studio buddies.
Well, hang on a second. Are you guys going to be in town through Sunday, Jessica?
Actually, we go on to Illinois on Sunday. We leave Sunday morning.
You're going to miss Loverboy. Who else is playing with you guys, Mike?
Eddie Money and Survivor.
Yeah. What did you say? Oh, I forgot. She can't hear it. Dan, give her the headphones. Why doesn't make any difference? You're going to be out of town.
Yeah.
You're going to be gone.
I'm sorry.
Mike, when are you guys coming in?
We're coming in, I guess, probably late Saturday night, and we're going to be looking for something to do. But you better show up backstage, buddy. You did last time.
Well, how about you guys show up to backstage for my last show on Saturday night?
Okay.
I don't know. How late are you getting in Saturday?
You see how fast I said okay?
Yeah. How late Saturday? Or are you guys coming on a bus? You flying in or what?
We're coming in by bus, and it should take us a couple hours to get up from Corpus, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we could. How many guys in the band?
Well, there's 5 of us and 5 crew, so there's 10 of us. But,
yeah. Well, hang on a second. Vinny, where did Vinny go?
He's sitting down.
Can we get 10 people? Can we get Loverboy in the club? Okay. Yeah, I think I can swing it for you.
You're the man, Russ.
Yeah.
Not anybody can count on you, buddy.
Not anybody can get rock stars into a topless bar.
Take somebody with your talents.
Yeah. But I don't mind doing this for you guys.
Door swing.
Thanks, man. You are always very, very, very accommodating.
Oh, Mike,
so am I.
Oh, Dan, just tell me. I can't read what you just held up. You know what? I got 2 naked chicks in here, and I got cops out in the lobby. Seriously. And Dan's holding me notes. What?
Well, just tell him to hold on after we're done here, and I'll give him the numbers to get a hold of me so we can get him in the club Saturday night when they get in town.
He ain't gonna
love you guys.
He ain't really going to show up.
Going to.
Are you?
Oh, I'm coming, baby.
Okay.
He asked me to spell her name.
You what?
He asked me to spell her name out for him so he could look her up later.
Oh. Do what, Jessica?
I have a website.
What is it?
It's jessicadrake.com.
Just straight?
Yep, jessicadrake.com.
Surprised nobody else grabbed it. Because most of the porn star chicks that we've had on, it's whatever their name and then XXX.
I got it right away.
Oh.
Like, immediately.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's awesome. So DeLorean has one, too.
Who does?
DeLorean.
It's a Texas website.
What is it? Because I know Mike's going to
DeLorean.net.
Okay.
I got one, too.
And what is yours?
MikeReno.com.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll check that one out.
I bet yours is hotter than mine, baby.
Well, maybe we can take some pictures and I'll give them to you for your side, and I can put them on my side. And...
Oh, now you're talking. I'm glad I phoned Russ because...
You get a rock star on the phone and you lose control of what's going on. Now all of a sudden...
Russ is going to get me in trouble here, and I love the guy.
How the crowd's been with you and Eddie and... What'd you say, Survivor?
Yeah, well, they've been great. We've been selling them out and having a great old time.
When do you go on Sunday night?
I go on about 9 o'clock.
You'll be recovered by then.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where you guys playing?
I don't know.
You don't know, you jackass. Where's it? I'm sorry, Mike. Where are they playing? Because if it's Smirnoff, I'm screwed. Is it the Bronco?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Bronco Bowl. That's right. Thank you.
Fort Worth Avenue. He said Fort Worth. That's
Oh, no. Okay, no. Bronco Bowl's great, because I seriously doubt that they're ever going to let me back into Smirnoff again.
Oh, no.
No.
Because of last time, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
That's probably why the cops are out front.
I got kicked out.
Last time Loverboy was in town, it ruined your reputation for you.
Yeah.
No.
That's all right.
You guys are cool.
Okay. All right, so you're going to come in this Saturday, and then we'll hook up, and we'll all run over to the Platinum Club, and then who goes on first Sunday night?
Survivor.
Survivor, and then Eddie Money?
Then Eddie.
Are you doing any new stuff at all?
We're doing a few things, yeah.
How come I didn't get the new album? Is there a new album?
We just put a live album out to kind of get us over to the next all new album, which we're working on right now.
Okay, and that's when? Out when?
I'd like to have it out in the spring because we got to put the final touches on it this week.
All right, so some of the stuff you're going to do Sunday night is going to be out on the new album.
That is correct.
All right. Now, you're not going to do all the new stuff at once, are you? Because, if you do it all at once, everybody goes to the bathroom.
I know. I've been in the business 22 years.
I know, but that's got to be irritating where you go, you know what, there's a really good song, and I want you guys to hear it. It's a new song.
Everybody buggers off to buy a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to knock you right between the eyes with all the hits and then sneak one in here and there.
These two chicks are caressing each other's breasts right now. Just
they're actually
orally. Yeah.
No.
No, yes, they are.
My God, you got the best job in the world.
Right now. Wow. Can you hear that?
I can hear that.
Yeah. Now, you can't tell me you didn't see stuff like this in the 80s when Loverboy was touring all over the place.
If you close your eyes and imagine what I saw, times it by 10 and you're getting close.
Really?
And add some midgets.
Mm. What did you say? What did you say?
I said, how old is your dog?
Nice cover. Yeah. Not bad for a porn star.
There's a promo.
Yeah.
I think I'll cancel the show tonight. Just come right over to your place.
Yeah. Where are you playing? Where are you playing in Corpus?
I don't know. I don't know where we're playing. I get out of the tour bus, somebody points in some direction.
I don't know. Go here and play. You look for the biggest crowd of fat, ugly white people, and you play for about an hour and a half, and you leave.
That's me. That is me, baby.
DeLorean has cold fingers.
Ooh.
Stay still.
All right, now come here and let me smell your finger. Hold on a second, Mike.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, it's getting kisses.
Yeah.
It's a little, ooh, to Jessica.
Aren't you glad you called?
Russ, are you telling me these girls are completely naked?
No, they got their lowriders on.
I have my shoes on.
Yeah. Anyway.
I have white socks and white tennis shoes.
Okay, so, Dan, I'm going to stick him on hold and we'll get, all right, and then we'll hook up with you Saturday night.
Okay, Russ.
And then you go on, what time, Bronco Bowl? What'd you say, 9?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
What the hell?
Somebody just had a little, my God.
Respect the headphones.
Way too much fun.
You know what? I don't even have a cute line to go with this.
He doesn't need one.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
That's the way we like it.
All right. Screw you. I'll see you Saturday night. Hold on. That's Mike, and the website's MikeReno.com.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Nice talking to you, Mike.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you, girl.
Okay.
Bye, darling.
Very lovely Mike Reno from Loverboy. They're in town with Survivor and Eddie Money and Loverboy.
And I'll have tickets to that, by the way, at the...
Shut up. I got too much going on. Seriously.
I know you do.
I mean, Dan comes in, he goes, Reno's on the hotline.
Yeah.
Fine, go ahead and just bring them all in at once.
Yeah, Fetner's got prostate exams. He wants to pitch.
Yeah.
And Johnny's talking about the dogs.
When's your first show tonight at the Platinum Club?
8:30.
Right.
And I usually go on right around 8:30 a lot.
It's not one of those hose jobs.
Right.
Because I've told Vinny before I went, because I've gone to see other people play, like when he was managing Caligula before he burned it down.
Oh, my. Oh.
What? Look at him. He's nodding his head. Say you didn't burn it down.
Vinny.
No, and then you're there 3 hours later and you have to wait.
Where's the feature?
Yeah, that makes me mad.
You know, if they're not going to be on time, burn this place down. Then he goes, all right, what the? All right.
8:30, 10:30, and 12:30, and I'm really interactive.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw you on stage with the guys.
Yeah, that's me.
By the way, I have a tanning bed at home if you guys need to touch up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we pasty?
Are we?
Yeah, you're a little pasty.
Yeah.
DeLorean.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you could use a little sun.
You want me to wear little pasties? Okay.
They want to kiss. Sorry.
Really? They're both stupider than empty clamshells, but they're fun to watch.
Lovely to watch.
Yeah.
That's a problem with women, or that's a good thing about women.
We need to break already?
They're too much trouble,
Okay.
but you know.
Yes, you're absolutely right. All right, I tell you what. We'll take this break. We'll do the painting.
Yeah.
And then then you can go.
Oh, right. Okay.
The Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right. Jessica Drake is here. She's performing tonight at the Platinum Club.
Yeah.
And you don't drink at all?
Every once in a great while.
Would you like something?
Stolies and cranberry is really nice.
We don't have any Stolies, do we?
Oh, well, then I don't need a drink. It's okay.
We have
not a vodka.
Very simple.
We have Jack.
Oh, that's my best friend.
Oh, wow. It's so big.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Large bottle.
Oh, okay. Just a little drink, though.
For you or me?
Ooh, I know. I can feel it. My
There you go. Come on. Be a big girl. There you go. That's a good girl.
Oh, dear.
That's right.
Not so much for not drinking.
Man, there's something about watching a chick that drinking whiskey just makes my harder than it's ever been.
Oh, it's so good. Thanks. I'll take a picture.
Go ahead, take a picture. I don't care. Today's shot anyway.
Oh, it's been a great day. My God.
It's been
How much more could you possibly pack into this
It's
day?
been a monkey fest. And I even walked out there and Billy Lee Davis was out there. You know,
you're kidding.
He's out there signing CDs.
Yeah, Billy Lee Davis is out there signing CDs for the cops.
Of all days for him to show up, though. I didn't know he was coming up here earlier.
Yeah.
Barry Manilow's in the lobby.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, this
is Jessica, what are you doing?
It's going to get out of control.
You know what?
I'm trying to warm DeLorean up.
It is chilly in here.
Is it cold?
It's cold.
Well, why don't you come over here? Let me do the little paint job.
Woohoo!
And then you guys could go, because I know you got your first show in a couple hours. Where are the paints, Dan?
I gave them to you already.
Oh, I have
right there
them.
next to you.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, I gotta take the stickers off first, though.
Here.
Oh, no.
I was going to do it slow.
No, you gotta do it really slow.
Here.
Oh, I have very sensitive.
I'm not doing nothing. See? Now, why does that hurt? Sweetie, are you in your period?
No.
Are you menstruating?
No, I have sensitive.
Do you? Good. What are you doing?
Nothing.
How long have you had your,
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
3.5 years?
3.5? That looks like that hurt.
Oh, yeah, see?
Well, nobody told you to stick stickers over your nips.
We wanted to do it. Just
Do you want to sit down?
You want me to sit right here?
No, I don't think this console will hold you.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying this console was
100
built
by monkeys.
Thanks, Dan.
Monkey.
Okay. All right, turn this way. Just like this. You okay with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Dan, you got a shirt to make an imprint on?
Yes, I do. I have several.
Do what, sweet?
Y'all have a shower, right?
This will wipe off. It's edible. Look. In fact, I got a sneaking suspicion when I'm done, she's probably going to lick it off. Am I right?
No, because it tastes bad.
No, it doesn't. Let me see. Dan, is this edible before I stick it in my mouth?
They are, but they do taste bad.
Yeah, it's edible if you like kerosene. Yeah, it's edible. But you're right.
Edible meaning it won't kill you.
Yeah, it's tastes like paint. Are you sure it's edible?
Yeah, that's what the box says.
Lead-based, that's what it says, right?
All right, let me see.
That would lead.
Let me see what colors I got here.
Are you artistic?
He's very
Just
artistic.
sign your name.
He's very
I don't think I can do it with these paint. In fact, I may go for the...
we have a T-shirt?
Yeah, we got a T-shirt. It'll all wipe off, I swear. Seriously, when I got up this morning, I never really thought I'd be in this position right now. Because she's pushed down between my legs, laying on her back. And how can you look at a body like this and be gay?
No, you can't.
You know, it's like you want to just get a gay guy and stick this, like, this little squid thingy, stick his face in it, and go, look, quit it. Yeah, knock it off.
Oh, jeez.
Stop chucking. Quit it.
I'm healed.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'd much rather eat that.
I'm gay in my spare time.
Is there a inside of it? No, you're gonna give up altogether.
I'm good with that.
I'm okay. Can I pretend you got one?
Does she have a strap on?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be. What is it when you're painting and you're not really doing a picture? It's just a bunch of globs.
Abstract.
Thank you.
Very good. Impressionist.
Yeah. Did you go to school after high school?
Yeah, I had 3 years of psych at community in El Paso.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I started
How much longer are you going to... Hold on a second. Now, I understand your nipples are sensitive. Is it okay?
Oh, yeah, it's totally fine. No, you can touch them. Just don't stick things on them and peel them off.
Oh, okay.
Like we did.
Yeah.
So you're okay with the vice grips?
Oh, no problem. Yeah, that's just fine.
Well, just twist them till they come off.
I can put them on you if you want.
No, the hell you're not. Okay.
What flavor is that?
Hang on.
Let's guess orange. What do you think?
No, because they're all tropical. Read the box.
Strained cat ass.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Rotten cow dog.
I'll take 2.
Okay, hold on. When's your birthday?
October 14th.
Hey, mine's the 4th.
Really?
Mine's the 23rd.
I'm not talking to you.
Have a nice day. Nice to meet you too, Dad.
He wants to go see Jesus.
You want to see Jesus? Like, that's 1, and you only get 3 in a day, so you got to slow down.
Sweetie, you don't even know.
You got a good relationship.
You just got no clue. All right. Don't lick it off yet.
Oh, sorry. Just wait.
Last time I did that, my mom stuck the beaters in my tongue.
Oh, no.
She did. Is that cold?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good.
How about this? Does this bother you?
No. Yeah, you rub my nipples and then do yours. What's the matter? Shush. It'll be okay. Almost over. Eddie, go get the forceps.
Check, please. So whose boobs have you painted?
Who have I done? Do you know L.A. Lamont? Do you know her? You don't like her?
We were just in Vegas with her.
You were in what?
Vegas with her.
Oh, that's right, the AVN?
No, at the Exotic Dancer.
Oh, yeah. We dated for a while. We did. I can get hot chicks.
I didn't say that you couldn't.
She just gave me that face. Went. No, she turned away. She went. Yeah,
no,
okay, whatever.
I was assuming that whatever. That,
what? What?
Whatever.
Past tense.
Yeah, past. What's in the past?
Yeah, it's over. Why? Who was she with? Who'd you see her with?
Actually, she wasn't with any guy. I don't know. I just saw her by herself.
She looked good.
Yeah.
You didn't think she looked good?
Yeah, I do actually.
What's the matter?
I think she looks better now. Because I don't want to bring up anything that you want to talk about. You know
Well,
what
I just,
mean? Like,
you know what? This is something that's okay. I wouldn't have brought it up. Hang on, let me get the other side of your breast here. In fact, I just went through a big breakup with a girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah, she got the flowers, I got the house.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's a long story.
It's okay, really. Next.
Even while I'm painting a chick's hands, the wit just won't stop.
Still got it.
Yeah. See, I'm making actually flowers out of your breasts here.
You're so creative.
Yes. And then I'm going to... We don't have any green. How can I make a stem without green?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Hey, I
gotta
gotta
make yellow stems.
I got a question. Sometimes on the websites, when you have the pictures, and the guy's standing over and he's holding his tool, and it looks like he just finished, they use, like, lotion for that, right?
We've only had to fake one of those, like twice, and once they used some kind of liquid soap. It was a photo shoot that I was doing.
Yeah, that never looks good.
And they're like, "Come here, hold still." Ew.
On your face or in your stomach?
On my face. Soap is bad. Ew.
Really?
And then another time they made me spit out egg whites and whipping cream.
Hold on a second. All right. Almost done. You always shave this down here? How come?
Because I just don't like hair.
I love hair. And you don't like hair either, DeLorean?
No, I don't.
Are you dancing tonight?
Yes.
I'm dancing tonight.
Yes.
Do you guys dance together?
When they let us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you not touch?
Oh, we can touch all right.
You better be able to.
We can touch a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they were touching last night.
It would depend on the municipality.
We were trying to touch you last night, but
Who, JD?
no comment.
Oh.
No comment.
Oh, that's right. Joy was there. Did that squat on that?
No.
You gonna let her go to San Antonio?
No.
Let her go.
No.
Look, I'm painting bread.
Paint. Leave me alone and paint.
I'm the Earl Shive of nudity.
There you are.
That's awesome.
I'll paint any breast.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost done.
You know, it's kind of like a hoo-hoo. You know, like a boy's hoo-hoo. Like a, here's the hoo-hoo and here's the...
You think?
Yeah.
Look at you. See? Community college pays off.
Oh, my God.
Okay. And then, right down here near your little squid.
I knew that.
And a little right there.
Why don't you use some liquid soap or some egg whites or some whipping cream or something?
Russ.
What?
I know what you're contemplating. Nope, down there.
I bet she'd let me.
You know how long they'll take to clean out?
It won't take what?
No.
It's water-based. Yeah. Okay. You all right, sweetie? Isn't this the most fun you've had in the radio station?
Yeah.
Would you like another swig?
No. I have to dance tonight.
Oh, it's okay.
No.
Dance, you'll just dance like a white woman. All right, where's the T-shirt? I need to wipe my fingers off first.
This is the wipe-off shirt.
What? The wipe-off shirt?
That's the wipe-off
shirt. Oh.
That's an old one.
Yeah, okay.
And save that for her to clean off with.
Okay.
That's the shirt, too.
All right. We're going to make a little imprint here.
Cool. Yeah, you want me to hold the bottom?
Yes, down there. And then hold on. And I'll be push on your nice big, big breast. Mama.
No, you know what? Where's the left? Okay.
What? If I was to... Well, I don't want to be so forward as just come down here and hump you.
Humpage.
Hold on. Almost done.
Oh, but he's a cuddler. I bet nobody knew that.
That's not cuddling, dear.
No, that's...
Look, Ma. Blue balls. Almost done. I gotta mash it good.
He's pretending he's Bill Maher.
Yeah, here comes some liquid soap.
So there I was at the radio station.
Look, see? And almost
nice
all of
job.
it came on.
That's wonderful.
Pretty.
Would you hold that? Yeah.
Would you like me to get...
You what?
Really
Would you like me to get warm water?
Do you want some warm water? It's like I just went on you, didn't it? I'll go get you a wash rag.
That's good manners. No, I'm good with the white flasher.
You sure?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
take a picture first, though.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
My camera wouldn't work. Oh, well, it's just funky.
Look at those breasts.
I know.
And the ass? Eddie, did you get plenty of pictures?
Yes.
Did you get pictures of her ass? Because really, that's one of the best asses I've seen.
Got to be the prettiest lady we've had.
We need to get a picture of the bare asses side by side.
Yes. Do you guys mind posing two butts side by side? Yes. In fact, there's an extra 50 in it for you if you take a great big on the floor.
Really? Where?
Would you really?
No, absolutely not.
Sure I will. Hang on a second.
Oh, she can't hear those.
Did she just say something?
Yes.
I think I covered up most of it. Yeah, okay. All right. We need a break?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very lovely, Jessica Drake. DeLorean, what's your last name? Or you just use DeLorean?
Just DeLorean. No, it is not Drake or Stone. It is just DeLorean. From Texas. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
That's how I'm known.
All right. So your first show is at 8:30?
It is. At 8:30. My last show's at 12:30.
Well, hasn't this been a lovely afternoon?
Thanks for having me.
I'm delightful, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. You are. Thanks for having me on that chair right now.
And I got no date for tonight.
Oh.
Hey.
What?
I can hook you up.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. And now, back to the Russ Martin Show with J.D. Ryan, Associate Producer Eddie Boyd, and Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
What's the matter, sweetie?
I'm appalled at your love story. Really, you should have better choices in women.
I didn't pick her out.
I mean, seriously, if they're going to hook you up, you think they'd have the decency to do it with a beautiful and sophisticated and sane person.
That's asking too much.
Everett.
Do I have,
Oh my God.
what's she looking at now?
The garage store.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, did she weigh 300 pounds?
She ran into it with her car. DeLorean's freaking out.
That was my reaction.
Oh, it's appalling. I've never seen anything like this. She must be from Arkansas or something.
Wait a minute. Do what, sweet?
Either you were real good or real bad.
I don't know. Did she say anything about us having sex?
Yeah.
What did she say?
How was it?
It was good.
See? It was real good.
Said it was
I was
all-
going to stalk you forever now.
No, I don't think she'll be back. Not after a $2,500 fit.
I was going to say, why is she in jail now?
Now, if she hadn't come up with the cash, she would be.
That's appalling.
Did you tell him how long we've been dating? Week.
A week. Wow, you're that good. Man.
Must be.
Devastating.
Jessica, I can hear your boobs.
Oh.
Something like that. Yeah, JD, you missed the photo shoot when you were gone during the
You
break.
can't even go to the bathroom in this place without missing nakedness.
And the funniest part about it was that
What?
it's a three-way thing. People are bent over and twisted, and things are getting licked. And Russ is there, shirt's off. He looks over at me and goes, "What?"
Start talking about San Antonio again.
All right. So we're going to see you tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Because we're bringing Lover Boy.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Vinny, are we set for tomorrow? Okay. What time did Reno say he was getting into town, Dan?
We're not sure.
Okay. But he's sure he wants to go?
Yeah. They'll be here in time. They'll be here in time.
Hold on a second. If you two just, I mean, seriously, if you just want to yourself out right here while we're watching, that's fine.
If I could eat myself out.
Okay. I don't even, that wasn't on mic, so it doesn't really count, does it?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I already had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just waiting for dessert.
Yeah.
And we have to go to
Taco Bell?
Yeah,
Taco what?
Taco Cabana is the bomb.
Oh.
Because we live in California now and we don't have Taco Cabana, so we want it morning, noon, and night. And if anybody comes and would like to tip me Taco Cabana, that's
Are you gonna wear that what you got on right now into the Taco Cabana? Because seriously, DeLorean, turn around. Isn't your butt crack hanging out?
I'm gonna put my pants back on, but yeah.
How old are you?
Free food, 2 words.
Are you 20?
I'll be 21 on the 23rd of October.
I don't think I ever totally saw your whole ass.
Yeah, babe. Have you seen her ass? And now you've seen her ass.
Yeah, I've seen it all. I've seen the red eye Texas.
Yeah. It's called a starfish.
Yeah. You know, it's probably going to be at least another 2 or 3 weeks before I can touch a 20-year-old ass.
That and the braces.
The braces are great.
Illegal.
Well, bring it over here.
Well, yeah. He wants to see it really close.
I want to touch it.
Here it comes.
Yeah, thank you.
It's coming. You have the 3-second butt warning.
All right. Up a little more.
Wait,
Oh, God.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's so firm.
Fake it.
See?
Now hold
God, doesn't even
Fake
move.
it and grab it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes that.
All right, turn like this. Bend over. All right. Okay, great. Now it's turning into a Zoo morning show.
There's the bell.
I'm sorry.
You started it.
I know, but God, it's just so firm and hard. Then there's no cottage cheese. What?
Cheese enchiladas with sour cream.
All right, bring it back over. I can't guarantee it won't get in your hair. You got that, didn't you? Yeah.
There's no witty comeback for what you just said either. I'm flustered.
Okay. All right. You know what? I got no date. I'm going to just go out there tonight. Okay.
Yay. I'll bring you on stage.
I don't want to go on stage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't. I'll get off the stage and go to you.
8:30. Yeah, because we get off at 7. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, fabulous.
We'll see you in a couple hours, man.
Peace out.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Platinum Club.
Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Thanks
for having us.
Who were the chicks dancing for the cops out in the lobby?
Oh, that was Brooklyn and Shelby. And they both work at the Platinum Club also.
Yeah.
And I think I have a little thing for Brooklyn. I'm going to be getting some lap dances later.
Oh, okay. Because the cops came out. They used my office for the lap dance area. Mm-hmm. Really? Mm-hmm. They came out like saluting you. Yes, they did. They did.
And can I say one more thing?
If you must.
If everybody heard this today, I want them to get on my website and write me something about it. Yeah. Okay, that's all. JessicaDrake.com.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie. Very lovely, Jessica Drake.
Beautiful. And DeLorean.
Oh, and look at her ass. I didn't get a chance to squeeze your ass. There she comes.
That took a lot of convincing.
Yeah. All right. Bend over. Oh, that's a good one, too. You know what? Just be still for a second. I'm not going to do anything nasty.
I believe you.
Don't pass no wind. Oh, man. Okay. Smells like
so fresh and so clean.
Smells like roses. Thank you.
Taco Cabana.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Guys throwing Taco Cabana gift certificates on the stage tonight.
Can they hear us out there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Bye. Thanks, Benny. Dumber and bubble wrap, both of them.
Sweet, though.
Dumber and bubble wrap.
And good sports. And hot.
Bubble wrap.
Those are some of the nicest young ladies we've had up here, don't you think?
Pop. Bubble wrap.
Okay.
That ass.
I took plenty of pictures as well.
Did you? I'm just looking at some of the pictures. All right.
Reviewing.
Okay. Do we need a break before news? We just came out of the break, didn't we?
We just came out.
Okay. Did you explain to Mike Reno that he called at a bad time?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Well, I told him what was going on. He was like, well, hold.
Can I listen?
I said there are two beautiful blonde women doing things to each other.
What about afterwards?
Afterwards? No, I asked him if he was serious. Do you really want to come up to the club?
Yeah.
And he said yes. And I said, I'm sorry you called it a crazy time. Things were getting a little wild and they started doing things to each other. And I described to him what they were doing and his voice dropped a good octave. He just went, oh.
Really?
Really?
Well, as a rock star, he's seen some crazy stuff. But
have you seen him recently?
Mm-mm.
Put Dan in a bandana.
Oh, no.
A very apt description.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, what is that he wears on his head? I forgot. No, a headband. That's what it was. Yeah.
Signature.
Yeah.
It's a trademark.
Okay. Put a headband on Dan.
I got you.
Yeah. But he definitely wants to be there, so Vinny's going to set up the VIP room for an area.
Oh, I saw that last night. Of course, I couldn't get in, but I saw the VIP area.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. It looked like it was from outside.
What can you get in?
They wouldn't let me in. They weren't going to let me in the front door.
Come on.
They weren't.
Oh, I guess they weren't expecting you.
No. They all seemed shocked when I showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not really Russ Martin. You never go anywhere.
Yeah. They got a side room off the VIP room that's all like not curtains, but like scarves.
Yeah.
It's really cool, really well lit. You didn't go back there.
The veiled room.
Yeah, the veiled room. Very cool.
And that means what to me?
Nothing. I was just going to tell you. Maybe tomorrow night.
Oh. All right. J.D. Ryan is on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news brought to you by the new website, danlewisshow.com.
And by Jessica Drake's favorite place, Taco Cabana.
What?
Nothing. Your website's up, danlewisshow.com.
It's not up.
Check.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. I don't have anything there.
Well, that's all right. JD can do the news when you do it.
Here we go. Brought to us also by Down and Under Pub and Grub. I'll be there Sunday. Big cowboy watching party from noon until 2. And speaking of Loverboy, Survivor, and Eddie Money, if you want to go Sunday night, I'll have tickets there at the Down Under Pub and Grub, and that is on Preston Road in Frisco, and they got great food. Australian type, okay? Police in White Settlement.
What's the matter?
It's gorgeous. Future home of the Dan Lewis Show, the picture of all of us together.
That's right. Enjoy it. Shut up. Go ahead, JD.
Police in White Settlement, Lake Worth, say to keep an eye out for a woman wanted in Indiana. Security cameras caught Madeline Gorman severely beating a 4-year-old child inside an SUV in a small town near South Bend. The incident happened last Friday. They've been looking for her since. License plate on the vehicle was registered to an address in Lake Worth. Local police have gotten tips that Gorman may be a member of an Irish gypsy group that operates out of an RV park in White Settlement. Gorman is also wanted on 2 warrants out of Tarrant County and White Settlement in connection with theft and a minor misdemeanor charge. Playgirl's Men of Enron issues hits the stands this weekend, giving new meaning to naked capitalism. 5 former Enron employees stripped down to their briefs, plus more, for the October issue of the Women's Magazine. Their fees ranged from $5,000 to $15,000, depending on what they showed, of course. 2 made it onto national television, appearing on CNN's Connie Chung Tonight in New York. All but 1 of the 5 were willing to put their assets on the line.
Hold on a second. What is it, Jesse?
JD.
Yes.
It's Down Under.
That's what I said.
Down and Under.
I said Down Under that time.
No, you didn't. You said it twice.
Ish. I'm looking right at it. I wrote it.
That doesn't mean anything.
I wrote it in big.
I've seen you read news stories before and not even come close to getting it right.
Roll it back.
Do you want to hear it back? Sure. You want to throw some cash?
No.
How much?
I ain't gonna throw no cash.
I will.
Go ahead.
A man who racked up nearly $33,000 in credit card bills in the name of actor-rapper Will Smith has pleaded guilty to 1 count of the use of unauthorized access device. Carlos Lomax now faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, rather. Lomax used Smith's social security number and other information to obtain 14 credit card accounts at various department stores and specialty stores in the Pittsburgh area. The total amount placed in the name of Willard C. Smith, which is his given name, was $32,897.34. St. Paul woman accused of trying to kill her sleeping husband by smothering him with a plastic bag and a pillow was charged with attempted second-degree murder yesterday. Joy Metz said, quote, she told the police, "I'm just mad at him because of my gambling problem. I'm going to kill him." Her husband, Bruce Metz, told the police when he came home from work, she insisted he eat a particular steak that she had grilled. After eating it, he went to bed, fell asleep immediately, woke up later to find a weight on top of him and felt a plastic bag and a pillow covering his face. He called for his wife to help, then realized she was the one holding it down. Metz told police his wife had a gambling problem, had forced them to take a second mortgage on the house to cover an $11,000 debt. She was mad at him, so she was going to kill him. Okay, news and information. That's brought to us by Mitsubishi and by Down Under Pub and Grub. We'll see you there on Sunday noon to 2 at the Big Cowboy Watching Party and the tickets. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, and 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
The limited edition Russ Martin Show Police and Fire poster is on sale now. Only 500 are available. They are $15 and signed by everyone on the show. To buy yours, go to russmartin.com.
Okay. What do we got? 4 of us play?
Is that right?
Yeah. O'Malley, if you could line up 4 contestants for, what are we doing? Idiot Savant?
Yes.
Idiot Savant Jeopardy, please. Thank you. 4 tards. There's just something about seeing an ass that perfect that looking at it's just not enough. You just got to right in the middle of it. Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing that would make it perfect.
You put your nose down there.
Yeah, I did. God, it smelled great. It didn't smell like what it was.
How could it?
You look refreshed.
I am. I mean, I hate to say gay or sound gay or anything, but there's just something about really good butt.
That doesn't sound gay when you're talking about that.
Yeah.
No. Not at all.
Not when it's in reference to
one of them.
Yeah.
Because really, both of those were perfect asses. Let's just stop and think about what we looked at today. Silence is O'Malley. He's praying.
Flashing back in my mind.
He actually closed his eyes and nodded his head.
If I open my eyes, I see guys.
Hold on. Just as I am.
You know,
hymn going on.
I just thought, right in the middle. Shut up, Dan. You don't have your own show yet. Really? I mean, since you decided you're going to get your own show, he's the little chatterbox.
You brought me in here to talk more.
I brought you in here so you could focus on producing the whole show and you didn't have to jack with the phones.
Okay.
All right, so just in case you misunderstood, shut up. All right. Now you threw me off.
Focusing on what we saw.
I don't even talk about it now. Now Dan's ruined everything.
Oh, damn it, Dan.
The only thing that would have been perfect if she had just dropped a bull under him.
No. And you said that, and she went, okay.
I think she was going to till Vinny came in here and got her.
Yeah.
That kind of pissed me off, too, because that's my gig.
What?
We're going to play the game.
Oh, we never played the game.
Oh. Well, hang on. Now Rob wants something. Jesus Christ, got too much crap.
Strangest day.
Phone. Yes, Rob?
Hey,
yep.
I got a call from American Airlines.
Yes.
The people that are flying you to Jamaica.
Right.
They want to do something for your birthday, and they want the pilot to make an announcement as they're taking off. And so I'm going to have the pilot say something, but I thought I'd run it by you first to see what maybe you might want them to say.
We found a bomb in the cockpit.
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah. What the hell do I care what they say when we take off?
It's nice that they're offering them. Say what, some little birthday wish?
Well, it kind of takes the surprise out of it to clear it with you ahead of time.
Yeah. Just do it. Surprise me. Do the bomb thing. That'd have been funny. Sorry. All right. We all set? You got everybody lined up, O'Malley? Okay. Ready, Eddie?
Yes.
Welcome to Idiot Savant Jeopardy. And now here's the host of Idiot Savant Jeopardy, Russ Martin.
All right, Dan, what are we playing for today on Idiot Savant Jeopardy?
Well, we're playing for a Russ Martin Show Condoms to Go prize pack with a 105.3 FM Talk koozie, hat, and T-shirt, Monster Ball DVD, admission for two to the Platinum Club, Silver City, the Men's Club, Frank's Wildlife, the Lodge, and $40 gift certificate to the Lodge, and a pair of tickets to see Eddie Money, Survivor, and Loverboy at the Bronco Bowl this Sunday. Those tickets will be at Will Call. Whoever our winner is, we'll get those at Will Call.
Are you going tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night? Oh, yes.
Okay. JD?
Tomorrow night for
Saturday night? The guys from Loverboy and us are going over to play.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'll be back from Commerce about 6. Yeah, I can go.
Okay. What are you going to Commerce for?
My son's marching.
It's still holding up the facade.
No. He's getting pinned in the fraternity, and then they're going to march. And I'm going to watch
Has he got the money issue straightened out?
He says he has. I'll find out when I get there. I want to see the paperwork. But he's still in class, so they haven't thrown him out. So obviously they've got it straightened out.
What about you, E? You in tomorrow night or not?
I don't know. I've got to go to Cleburne tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'll be back by then.
All right. Any particular reason?
A friend of mine's in jail.
How fortunate.
Yes. He seems to be very excited about it.
What's he in for?
Probation violation.
Something bad?
No bond.
Really? You can't even bond out on it?
Nope.
That's bad then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right, Eddie, what's the category today?
These are movies and television clips.
All right. So if we recognize it, we just buzz in.
You're right.
Got it. All right. Let the first one fly.
Jesus Christ, this is tough. Look, you guys are jacked up.
Dan?
I'm probably going to get the date wrong because I always do. Is it the movie's 1942? One.
It's 1941. Russ.
I get to that. All right, it's Ever. Go ahead.
What is 1941?
Correct.
So he loses the point, right? Dan does?
I lose a point. I get the date on that wrong every time. I never can remember.
Fascinating.
Go ahead, next one.
I was killing time while you turned it over.
I eat breakfast 300 yards from 4,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me, so don't think for one...
JD.
What is... Jack Nicholson, that stupid movie with Tom Cruise, I can think.
The second that you can come down here, flash your badge, and make me nervous.
Dan.
What is A Few Good Men?
Correct.
I'm going to suck at this. I never go to the movies.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Russ.
What is Airplane?
Correct.
Damn. Well, it wasn't going off.
Yeah, I know.
Well, for my money, he's got all the facial characteristics of a criminal. You know, the narrow chin and the eyes close together and slack jaw with a prominent...
What is the Andy Griffith Show?
Correct.
Oh, it was only movies. Okay,
Yeah.
but I think he said TV too.
TV and film.
All right.
Okay.
I know this one.
Everett?
What is Laverne and Shirley?
Incorrect. Gonna hear it one more time?
No, what is it?
Animal House. Girls walking home. Can I dance with your dates?
Oh, okay.
You like him?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Everett?
What's the good, bad, and ugly?
Incorrect.
We're out. What is it?
Army of Darkness.
Okay.
Hey, there goes Elvis. You okay?
Damn it.
Dan.
What is Beetlejuice?
Correct.
Hold it. What the hell is that?
Damn it. What is Blazing Saddles?
Correct.
Hey, where is Burton? We haven't talked to him in almost a...
I left a couple of messages for him. He's out of town, so I haven't been able to reach him. I also left a message for him up at Sammy's.
What is Sammy's?
Sammy Walker's Barbecue. He hangs out there.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm. He's friends with the owners.
Burton Gilliam. Okay.
You see, we're on a mission from God.
Oh, damn.
Russ.
What is the Blues Brothers?
Correct.
You're a trap.
Ooh, that was a good one. Ooh, that was right where you were.
What is Groundhog Day?
Incorrect.
Monkey.
Dan.
What is Caddyshack?
Correct.
I think Rex is mad at me and gave me the rotten buzzer.
I think so, too.
Don't think. Feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate.
Dan.
What is Return of the Dragon?
Incorrect. Russ.
What is Kung Fu?
Incorrect.
Could have been a TV show.
Dan was close. Everett.
What is Enter the Dragon?
Correct.
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no...
Russ.
What is Rush Hour?
Incorrect. Crap. Dan.
What is The Fifth Element?
Correct.
One of them.
I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull. You.
Who's that, JD?
JD.
Oh, what is Patton?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Yeah, George.
So close. You gouge out your eyeballs and sounds like something he'd say. Wasn't that George C. Scott?
No, it wasn't George C. Patton either.
No, Patton, the movie. It sounded like George C. Scott to me.
Does anybody know?
I already buzzed in on it.
Who is it?
What is Full Metal Jacket?
Correct.
Well, who is that?
His name is R. Lee Ermey.
Oh, that guy,
Yeah. He was a real drill sergeant.
JD going,
well, that sounds like something Patton would say.
Is it the sound of music?
That sounds like something Patton would say. I'm sorry. Gouge out your eyes and
skull F you. Yeah, you're right.
Remember the people who brought you Korea. That's right, the U.S. Army. If it's being done...
Well, there's Good Morning Vietnam.
Correct.
Right, I'll do you for that. You what? Come here. What are you going to do, bleed on me? I'm invincible.
Russ.
What is the Search of the Holy Grail with Monty Python Search of the Holy Grail? Correct. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Is that close?
Yes.
What's the whole name?
Monty Python's Holy Grail.
Yes.
It's about as correct as the one I guessed on. 41.
Not playing to win is like sleeping with your sister. Sure, she's a great piece of tail with a blouse full of goodies, but it's just illegal.
What is Hot Shots?
Correct.
Are you going to pull those pistols and whistle Dixie?
Russ.
What is Good, Bad, and Ugly?
Incorrect.
Well, I was going to guess.
Everett.
What is High Plains Drifter?
Incorrect.
There any spaghetti westerns left?
No, it was actually one of his own.
Oh, what was it?
The Outlaw Josie.
Oh, well. Go ahead.
The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Okay, darn.
Warning, warning, warning. Alien approaching.
I get it?
Yes.
What is Lost in Space?
Correct.
What are you looking at, ass? You plotting on me, boy? Let me tell you all something. War has made me very paranoid. And when a man gets the eyeball at me and make my...
Dan?
What is Major Payne?
Correct.
How very abstract.
I was in the theater for about 10 seconds.
Hit me.
That was horrible.
All right, skip that one and go to the next one.
And by the way, you know, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point.
Russ.
What is Planes, Trains, and Automobile?
Correct.
True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Dan.
What is The Princess Bride?
Correct.
What now? Let me tell you what now. I'm going to call it.
Dan.
What is Pulp Fiction?
Correct.
Hit you yet. Oh, sorry. Mistress, when do I get my turn?
This is your turn.
What?
JD, go.
I didn't push my button.
Well, why did it go off?
Because Everett pushed it.
Liar. You lose a point.
I don't lose a point.
You pull his flowers up while you're at it.
It was Real Men.
Okay.
Real Men what? Is that just it? Okay.
I got a barbecue!
What is Smokey and the Bandit? One of the finest
cinematic ventures
ever laid to celluloid.
Yes.
Do you know a lot of that was ad-lib?
That comes as no surprise, but no.
It was.
You have the ring. And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Russ.
What is Spaceballs?
Correct.
I actually got up and walked out of that movie. In fact, JD and I saw it together.
There, yeah.
Moby and JD and I went.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it was. Then we left there and went to Chili's. Remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
JD.
What is Caddyshack?
Incorrect. Russ.
What is Meatballs?
Incorrect.
Damn it. Was that close?
Same guy.
Oh, I know what it is now.
I'll take a shot.
Go ahead, Dan.
What is Ghostbusters?
Incorrect.
Stripes.
Stripes.
Go ahead. How many left?
3.
All right.
Go ahead and make my day.
What is Dirty Harry?
Incorrect.
Look.
Shut up. You got to get the right one. There were 4 different.
That was in there. How do you know?
It wasn't in the first one.
Go ahead, make my day was not in Dirty Harry.
For the first one was You Feel Lucky Punk. Go ahead and make my day was What a Sudden Impact?
Correct.
1 moment. Victory dance.
Wendy, darling, light of my life. I'm not going to hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. Oh. I said, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brain.
Dan, go ahead.
What is The Shining? For a moment, I couldn't remember the name of the movie.
I just saw that the other night, too.
Last one.
You're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
Ever quit?
Trying to ring in.
Well, stop beating on the counter. Mash on the button hard, and that should be sufficient.
What is Saturday Night Live?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Now, Everett, go.
I don't want to now.
Good. You lose a point. Dan?
I don't know. I didn't ring in.
None of us know, Eddie.
Tommy Boy.
Yeah, that's from other guess. Okay. I figured I was so far behind, it didn't matter anyway.
Are we done?
That was it.
Okay, what's the score?
-3. I have -4. Dan has 6. Russ has 7.
I win?
You win.
I was playing for Larry, so Larry wins what, Daniel?
Larry wins a Russ Martin Show Condoms to Go prize pack with a 105.3 FM Talk koozie hat and T-shirt, a Monster Ball DVD. Admission for 2 to Silver City, the Platinum Club, the Men's Club, Frank's Wildlife, the Lodge, and $40 to spend at the Lodge, plus a pair of tickets to Eddie Money Survivor and Loverboy at the Bronco Bowl this Sunday.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Did you tell Chris Jones, the director for Happy the Clown, to call in?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
He's been on hold for half an hour.
No.
Yes, Chris?
Hey, Russ.
Yep.
Did you get to read the script?
I forgot.
Oh, that's right. You told him you'd read it last night.
Yeah, I forgot.
You got busy. You got a lot of things to do.
I forgot what I did last night. What did I do? I went to see JD last night at Platinum and then have Joy treat me like crap.
Oh, please stop.
She did.
She didn't know what you were up to.
I was being nice.
I know, but that's why you don't have a history. That's what she didn't know what you were up to.
I've never been ugly to her in person. I've been quiet around her, but I've never been ugly to her. I've never said one ill word towards her in person.
No, but things like when she's at your parties, and she has brought some of those things on herself. But wadding up the little napkin and throwing it between her breasts from across the kitchen.
Did I do that?
Yes.
Did I hit her breast?
Yes.
Well, that's a little love tap, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you get?
And then saying they'll come sit on my lap, and
it's
just she just didn't know what to expect. She didn't.
Okay, fine. Then I will no longer be nice to her.
That's not it. It's.
Did Eddie tell you what JD said to Jessica Drake when you were out during the break?
No.
Talking about, you guys were talking
Hurry,
about,
it's after 7. We
got
gotta
to
go.
explain what happened between JD and Joy. JD goes, well, you see how Russ is.
Well, he is. He's funny, and sometimes.
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
Sometimes things are taken the wrong way. Like,
did Jessica take anything wrong?
No.
So why would you say you see how he is?
There are people that take you incorrecectly. That get.
So why would you use that with Jessica?
Well, because
you see how he is.
Because she does. It was funny. It's meant in humor, but sometimes it's not taken that way.
Dan and JD.
Last night, oh Jesus,
Ryan and Lewis.
No.
Lewis and Ryan. Would you want JD on your show, Dan?
No. I'll stick with the deal down for the bus station. More flexible hours.
Better future.
During that little interchange, I was watching Everett.
What interchange?
It's still after 7. Hurry up.
Okay, between the two. And you're standing there with your head back, your eyes shifting back and forth between the two of them as, look what I've done.
Yeah.
Evil little thing.
Just hanging out.
Little smile on your face.
So you meant that ugly when you said that to Jessica Drake?
I didn't mean it ugly at all.
Why did you say it? You see how he is.
Sometimes people don't take you the way you meant them to be. And last night you were extending the olive branch and you spooked her. It's just that simple.
Everett, sit down. You're getting on my nerves.
You just spooked her. She's not used to that.
Everett, take you and your ilium or lack thereof and sit down.
Anyway.
Yes, Johnny?
Hi, Russ.
You've missed your call-in time. No plug for you.
Okay.
Now, what is it?
Wanted to tell you about the puppies we have.
Okay, Operation Kindness. Oh, God. Really,
That's
seriously,
what?
how much stuff could we have gone through in one day?
It's unbelievable this day.
I have absolutely no recollection. I mean, I remember the chicks, and I remember them being naked, and I remember the doggy-style slap butt thing.
And then you had...
Fettner called.
Fettner right in the middle of that. Mike Carino from Loverboy right in the middle of that. Johnny called right in the middle of that. And Billy Lee Davis showed up.
Shows up signing autographs. Really, it was a thing.
Quite a day.
A happening.
And my dudes are going to waste.
Well, why don't you go drop them off and be done? Yes, Johnny, what do we have at the animal shelter?
We have puppies. It has been a big day. I'm glad it's Friday for you.
Yes.
We have 4 cute puppies. They're 8 weeks old. Their mom was a Corgi mix, and we're not sure what dad is. Maybe some kind of a retriever mix. 2 are light-colored, 2 are dark-colored, and they're just cute and sweet. And, of course, we have about 185 other dogs and cats.
Are you really at capacity?
Yeah, we have about 220 in the shelter, and capacity's 200. So.
Why don't you clear some of those cats out?
Can't do that. So how's being a foster parent going?
It's all right.
Good.
She's adjusting. I don't know. Abby still hasn't warmed up to her, so I don't know if this is going to happen.
Well, I'll
give it another week.
Okay. Sound like she was doing good the other day.
I don't know if she's a smart dog. I mean, she's figured, if I go outside and I whiz outside, I get a treat. I whiz inside on the carpet, I fly.
Mm-hmm. You do
that? So she's smart with stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, that was her. I thought you were talking about you, yourself.
No, I don't fly when I whiz on the carpet. Unless I pee really hard.
That's good to know.
All right. Anyway, so I'll foster her for another week and we'll see what happens. Maybe Abby will warm up a little bit.
We had a great adoption day, talking about those chihuahuas last week on the air.
I went out there Saturday last week to pick up the little chihuahua, and that place was packed.
Yeah, and that was after we were closed, right?
Yeah, it was. It was like 6 o'clock Saturday afternoon. They've been closed for an hour, 2 hours.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, we did 28 adoptions. It was a wonderful day. So I think a lot of your listeners came in, and some of them went home with puppies and cats and kittens and dogs.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, the website is operationkindness.org. The phone number is 972-418-PAWS, PAWS.
Right. Even in your kind of weird state, you remembered all that.
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you.
It's after 7 o'clock. I have to go now.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks,
you ready, Dan?
I am indeed, sir.
Okay. Anything else that we didn't cover we need to?
No, just the plugs.
All right. And, of course, your new website, danlewisshow.com.
Thank you.
You can thank Chris at Burke Biz. Okay.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get in the studio audience, to make a donation to the Lister Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. The Russ Martin Show Police and Firefighter poster is now available for purchase. For more information, just go to russmartin.com and click on News. Design of the Russ Martin Show poster by Junebug Graphics, junebuggraphics.com, and printing courtesy of the Imaging Bureau, imagingbureau.com. To email us during the show and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news director's links and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, go to eddieboyd.com. My website is now online. You can find it at danlewis.net. And for all of you who have been asking to see pictures of my new 69 Charger, the pictures are now on there. For more information on men's health, go to Dr. Chris Fettner, the official urologist of the Russ Martin Show. You can find him at DUA.com. For information on pet adoptions or to make a donation to Operation Kindness.
Hurry up, Everett's cramping.
You can find him at 972-418-PAWS.
It just hit me. I swear to God, the big turd front moved in.
Almost done.
Jesus.
It's not going to waste.
No.
Thanks to Chipotle for today's studio audience food. Anything rolled this good can't be legal. We'd also like to thank Vinny from the Platinum Club for bringing in Jessica Drake, performing tonight and Saturday night also for bringing in the
I can't take it anymore.
Bye.